Saturday. That's all I got. Good morning. I hope you're Saturdaying. I had a real hard time getting out of bed today. My body was just like, fuck life. What is train net, Barry? That sounds miserable. I'm on a cunting train. What I hear is that you're being a little cunt about the fact that you have good public transportation. What's happening? Of course it's running late, isn't it? But you have public transportation. Like, Barry, if I didn't have a car and I wanted to go somewhere, do you know what my options are? Walk? Isn't that fucking crazy? That being said, so sad about your train ride. Heartbroken for you. Smirks an American lack of everything. I have a horrible cough today. I don't know, for like 3 days. Not a horrible cough, just like a tickle I can't shake. Bad spot net coverage wise just now. How is coverage across the city mostly? I've never not been reliant on cars, Bude. It's really weird for me to hear about people that had public transportation growing up. Like, I mean, you guys know my house, my like childhood home was literally 45 minutes from the nearest anything. Like, if you didn't have a car, you didn't leave home. You just ended up hills, people. Boo, you whore. I can't come out. I'm sick. I'm in the middle of nowhere. Oh, in South Wales, heading home. So just a small dead spot. Coverage has been pretty good. That's kind of nice. I was curious how coverage is all over the world. Like, it doesn't really make sense to me where it has really good coverage and where it has really bad coverage. I have never lived where public transportation was accessible. Hard same. Hard same. I'm pretty sure it's New England. That's it. Like, yeah. I'd say it's like New England and a splash of Mid-Atlantic that has the good trains. But other than that, I wouldn't depend on a train anywhere in America, ever. Not even a light rail. Korea was the best public transportation I ever lived in. I believe that. I'd love to visit Korea one day. Vermont actually had decent bus service for how rural it was. Really? Senor, crazy question. Is it because it's full of rich whites? Do you miss the public transportation of Europe, though, Bude? Do you, like, ever miss just that lifestyle at all? Or did you, like, are you just so Americanized that you hated it? No judgment, just curious. Like, we can't help that we're used to what we're used to, right? By the way, if you're worried, it's a zit sticker. You can just say it. Moly, 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 whatever. Good morning, Rage. How are you, love? It pays for it, but no, it's mostly used by people up here who have no choice. Yeah, that makes sense. I do some, but the trains in Germany, really? German trains were late? I would have assumed they would have just been some timely bitches. If you had to go somewhere on time, like the airport, always leave super early or use a car. Really? Wow. I didn't know that. I've been to Germany, but obviously I was touristing, so it's not like I had to be anywhere, super timely. But the Germans are so, like, German. I don't feel like I can talk about Germans as a Jew. I don't think I'm allowed. Am I allowed? They make me feel poopy. I don't know. They're so like, I keep like, I'm not going to do it, but my instinct is to put my arm in the air and be like, Germans are like this. Katie, no, not all Germans are fucking Nazis. I have a German mod. Katie! But like, you know, they walk in lines and stuff. Good morning, Phoenix. Good morning, BDO. How are you, love? Every time my dev fired trains on Twitch, wait. My dev friend trains on TwitchCon NA, something goes wrong on the German part of the trip and makes him late. Interesting. That sucks. I got you. I knew what you meant. I assumed you didn't mean America. Where the fuck are we getting a train? Reported for offending not everyone equally. I think I offend everyone equally just by existing. I'm an unmarried, no childless Jew woman. I don't think there's one person left in the world who thinks I matter as a human. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't I don't think. I need some coffee. This is my first cup of coffee, man. I'm just not having it. But I think I put too much milk in it, and it's just kind of weak. Anywho. Good morning, Jade. How are you, love? Good morning, Prime. I just got my arm in my chair stuck. Is not being offended in this scene. How do I offend Barry? Barry, I wouldn't even know where to start. We're super gay. We are. Oh, Senor, I appreciate you. I mean, same. Twitch is like, it's like my sanctuary. I've thought about it a lot, like why some people thrive or why some people like, maybe not necessarily thrive, but like just enjoy Twitch streaming. And I think a lot of us were just like left on our own a lot as kids. And it's just a matter of like, man, I hate to say it, but sometimes being a good friend or just being there for someone is literally just showing up. That's it. Just showing up. And I think we all get kind of not addicted, but very much attracted to the concept of Twitch where everybody shows up every day to the same community. And we're like, oh my God, you actually showed up? People do that? Crazy. This baby hair is driving me nuts. I'm about to yank it out of my head. This cowlick. I need more hot chocolate with marshmallows. Yum. Okay, so apparently, good morning, Knives. Apparently there's a culture out there that puts cheese in their hot cocoa. Like a chunk of cheddar. And then it doesn't melt into they just like eat a melty chunk of cheese out of their hot cocoa. I saw it on Instagram and it made me sad. Yeah, oh my God. Beautiful. I love that, Dumpy. That's gorgeous. I'm fresh from SFO and still turn it up, right? That means a lot. Something's burning in my car and I have to figure out what it is. In the engine, right? It's not like a cab's filling up with smoke and you're just like, I wonder what it could be. Yeah. I watched them like fish the cheese out with their spoon and like, it was not okay. I didn't like it. Cheese and hot cocoa, yeah. I'm glad everyone's upset with this. The culture is wrong, and they should sit there in their wrongness and be wrong. I agree. I'm really trying to think of who did it. It was like a little short form that was like the different ways people consume hot chocolate. And it was like, I think in Mexico, like they have a piece of crusty bread or something, which honestly sounds delightful. And then the other country was like, cheese pull out of the hot cocoa. And I was like, I don't think anyone's ever made hot cocoa look bad for me before, and they did it. Like, they made it bad. I'm not there to yuck someone's yum, but I'll never put cheese in my... Same. Delon, so hard same. You do you, boo-boo. You're not hurting anyone by putting cheese in your hot cocoa. Enjoy your life. You put cheese in my hot cocoa, I'll end your life. You are really... The ball is in your court. You know what I'm saying? There's smoke coming from under my engine. That happened to me, and it was my air conditioner went out. It was horrifying. Like, I actually pulled my car off the freeway because black smoke just started billowing out of the hood of it, and it was the air conditioner. Like, the air conditioning unit or whatever went bad. So you can actually just turn that off and then not have AC anymore. That's the only time I've ever had actual smoke come out of my engine. Anybody know why smoke could come out of an engine? Burning oil, clearly, but like, why? Jade, that's so weird. I was literally just talking about that with Zach recently because I got a thing of like, you know, the Pillsbury Doughboy cinnamon rolls because I'm lazy and I don't want to make cinnamon rolls, but I want to eat them. And Zach was like, oh man, got to put that shit in chili like they did in elementary school. And I was like, wait, you go forth and continue doing that? What? Why? Oh yeah, Stajan. In elementary schools all over the United States of America, they take a bowl, they put a cinnamon roll in the middle of it, and pour chili on it. Chili, like beans and meat and tomato sauce and spices. Chili. Chili? You guys haven't heard... Oh my god, is this a northern fuckwat thing? I'm getting more and more south as I get older. I think it might have been... Really? Shut up, Jade had it. Maybe it's a West Coast thing, Jade. It's not northern. Okay, where is this? Where did this come from? It is in Nebraska. It's in Washington. Every school I ever went to in Washington State did it. I was not a hot lunch kid, so I just watched. Not good. Then not good. Hemophiliac, you silly motherfucker. Thank you so much for summoning the class, keeping the classy alive, and giving it any swings. Please go forth and be consensual in all the ways, and I fucking appreciate you. Thank you. We 100% did not do that, thank God. I was in Florida at that age. Okay, so maybe the southern people didn't. Can you guys think of a weird thing your school lunches did? Chile is next to Hungary. No, it's not. Is it? No, it's not. I'm Hungarian. What do you mean? A little bit. Chili and cornbread's good. And they wonder why we have an obesity, tech. Do you want to know my favorite thing that they did for hot lunch? The only day that I would voluntarily purchase hot lunch as a kid, it was called a cheese zombie. So imagine, you know the dough that they get in the Pills Doughboy thing, whatever. So imagine just like a giant roll of that. They roll out on a sheet pan, and then they used 6 boxes of Velveeta and smeared that all over it. And then they rolled out another piece of dough on top of it, on top of that, stuck it in the oven and cooked it for a couple hours. And then you chop it up into squares. That's a balanced meal, motherfucker. I don't even want to fight with you right now about that. Cheese zombie. Google it. It's real. And it's delicious. I'm from Oregon and Cali, and that's not that that's important. It is, because we were talking about the West Coast, but never had cinnamon roll with chili. Okay, why is this a thing in some schools? Don't you put cinnamon in my chili either? No, I don't want it. Hi, Zoe. How are you, love? Not really, but we had Jamaican beef patties with cocoa bread. What? That sounds amazing. But interesting. Good morning, David. A weird thing from my school was all-you-can-eat pasta, but no meatballs. The fact that you had an all-that-you-can-eat is insane. I can't think of anything weird, but I was one of those kids that always brought lunch. Same. My mom was of the opinion that school lunches were not healthy for you, and so I was definitely a brown sack lunch kid. But every once in a while, is the babe with the... What? The power. How are you, love? Good morning. Only weird thing we did with food in school was the noodle boxes, which we crumbled up and ate like it was chips. Oh yeah, like top ramen. Yeah. Oh yeah. Cheese zombie. Those are real, Prime. Did you ever have one? I still dream about cheese zombies. Cinnamon roll chili is a classic sweet and savory it's Midwestern pairing, especially popular in school lunches. I did not grow up in the Midwest. Where hearty chilies served with a sweet, doughy cinnamon roll for dunking or eating alongside, eating a unique flavor contrast that some find addictive, originating from traditions in logging camps and school cafeterias. School cafeterias shouldn't create traditions, I'm so sorry. While some recipes add chili spices into the rolls to serve it with Cincinnati-style chili, the core concept is rich chili with sweet cinnamon rolls, often with cheese. Before this little blurb, Jade said Cincinnati, I was going to say, this sounds like a Cincinnati thing. They put chili on spaghetti, which honestly makes more sense than a cinnamon roll. So what I'm getting is my school lunch lady must have been from the Midwest. We did have this thing that was essentially a piece of cornbread with a chocolate spread on top, and they called it cake. Oh, no. 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 I don't like that. No. No, no. No. Can I message good CBD for dogs to Beth? I'll just bring her some. I grew up in New Mexico, and the only school lunch I remember is that weird, waxy, rectangular pizza. I never ate that. I didn't eat that one. No. Lived in the Midwest for the entire 55 years of my life, and that is not a thing in my corner. You're lucky. You missed it. You're lucky. What up, Drakus? Ayal, I'm dead. Why are you dead? No. Good thing I'm a witch and can talk to the dead. How's afterlife? I always brought my lunches too. Also, never heard of chili plus cinnamon roll. Yeah, same. I like weird pairings. That's like, I'm not a picky, like, I don't look at something and go, ew, I'll always try it. I'll try anything twice. I'm very adventurous. I oftentimes will hate it, but I'll try anything twice. And I have tried some incredibly weird food pairings that I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, that checks out. Cinnamon roll and chili didn't do it, which was weird because with literally my chili recipe, my homemade chili recipe that I make has a dash of cinnamon and cocoa powder in it, believe it or not. It's the sweet. Chili shouldn't be sweet. That's what throws my mouth off. It's like two parties in my mouth at the same time, but they're not coming together. The chili, like the hearty chili, rich, spicy, meaty, and then the sweet, fluffy is just not. It's two parties in my mouth at the same time. I didn't like it. But I like weird mixings. I have done some weird shit before. I like a weird food. You want to know one of my weirdest snacks I do? I do cottage cheese with yellow mustard and salt and pepper all over it, and then I dip cucumber slices in it. I don't mix it up. Sometimes if I'm feeling spicy, I'll throw some Frank's Red Hot on there. I like weird shit. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not here to shame people. As long as you're eating. I like to say I'm ED recovery, but God, is that ever really a thing? It's forever, I guess. As an ED recoverer, eat food. I don't give a fuck what you're eating. Eat it. Enjoy it. Chew, swallow, revel in the flavors. Eat food. But the chili on the cinnamon roll is like... it's unique. Do you live close to Cincinnati? Have you had this... Have you had the chili spaghetti? What's it like? I love all the Midwesterners being like, that's not a thing. Because I know you guys are real. Because when I say hot dish and garbage plate, you know there's a difference. You're real. Those aren't the same thing. Stop trying to tell me those are the same thing. I know someone whose concept of chili is just with spaghetti. Like, you don't call it chili on spaghetti. It's just chili. That's fascinating to me, Gruden. That's fucking crazy. Good for them. I eat shit on a shingle, which is kind of the same. It's gravy noodles on something. You consider Iowa and Nebraska as Midwestern states. This is one of my favorite conversations because people are going to get heated. But like, depending on where you live in the country, you call your areas something very specific. As a coastie, up until this horrible Colorado stint, if you're not touching water, you're the middle. You're the middle west. That's what the rest of the world thinks of you. Like, you guys have so many names for your chunks of states in the middle. If you're not touching the ocean, you're the Midwest. You eat weird things like casseroles. You go to the coast. People ain't doing that shit, man. Flyover states, which as a middle Coloradan now, like, I get it. We are flyover states. This shit sucks. Why does anyone come here? But like living in Colorado, I was like, oh yeah, this is like Southwest or whatever. People are like, no, it's not. It's upper New Mexico, Southwest, Navacala, no water land or something. Everybody wants to name something, or like, what's the one you call your place, Viata? The Yippers? What is it? Help. It's just one state, but they've split the state into two different types of people that call themselves the Yoopers. I love it. I think that's so cool because it's just like areas I have no familiarity with at all. So if you're a coastie, if you're a California, Oregon, Washington, Texas, and then any of the East Coast, if you don't touch the middle, if you're in the middle of our country, we just consider you the Midwest. Like from West Virginia all the way to like, what is it, Nevada? You're just Midwest to us. Like that's it. Because it's just flyover. It's crazy until you actually visit it and then you're like, oh my God, there's so many fucking cultures within the middle. You just don't even know. Right? And then stage, and if we go globally, like if you're not American, Canadian, or South American, you're just European. Oh, I guess there's Australians out there. New Zealanders, sure, you kind of count. But you're just European. And then you'll be like, no, I'm a Scot. Well, you're from the UK, I guess. You're a European. Like, it's just Europe. It's all Europe. Even though Europe's like this big. It's fascinating, and I love it. I think it's really interesting how we define different areas. Dad moving out of a two-story house to a small apartment. Packing has been crazy over many weekends. Oh, God. He needs to be out of the house Monday. This Tuesday, he went to the ER because of his fall, because fallen hit his head. Yesterday, he fell again and broke his collarbone. What the fuck? This sounds like a really good idea that you're moving him, though. Away from places that he can fall. I mean, my God. I'm just happy you're getting your dad out of that environment with stairs. I'm proud of you for moving your dad. I know you're like dying right now and you're exhausted and you can't feel it, but I need you to realize what a good person you're being right now. Helping your father. Like, that's crazy. Imagine how scared he was of just like the lack of autonomy and independence he had in his own home for fear of falling. Oh my God. This is not an official ad for the food industry. No, not yet. Not yet. I'm not sponsored by a food. No, I'm good. I like noodles. I don't see how noodles would injure a chili. Would you sell your soul for a processed food ad? Yeah. Oh my God, yeah. If Velveeta wanted to sponsor me for $1 million, I'd let them film Velveeta oozing out of my asshole. Are you kidding? To be financially secure the rest of my life and like not have to worry about bills? Yeah, I'd do a lot of filthy fucking things. Yeah. And people that wouldn't have the privilege of always having money. That's just facts. Must be nice to know you wouldn't do anything for some cash. Good morning, Manny. How are you, love? Oh, it said like UP, so we're Yoopers. That's why it's Yooper. I knew it was up, and that's why I said Yupper. I was like, a Yupper doesn't sound right, but I know it's the UP Yoopers. That makes more sense. Thank you. And at the end of the day, we're all just Americans. And then, stage in question though, how do y'all Europeans separate the Canada-America thing? Are Canadians just Americans? Because Canada is in America. It baffles me. This is why I ask. As someone who grew up on the border of Canada, like, my money is considered American money. Canadian money is considered Canadian money, but Canada's in America. It's never made sense to me, ever. The fact that the U.S. just took American as like, that's our word and you don't get to have it. Very odd. But it like, I know geography too, but do you see it's like, I feel like Canada's Scotland. A little bit. Does that help more? Where my Scots at? You're like part of the UK, but you're not English. The whole island's English though. But like you're not. Do you see what I'm saying? That's how Canada, it's kind of like they are America though. And we're very similar. New Mexico is Southwest, so every state touching them are the West. There is no Mideast, which is really interesting. Like, what do you call that chunk there of like Virginia, West Virginia? What do you call that? Gross? Tennessee? That's just the incest corner. I'd eat something off the ground for free. I eat things off the ground for $10. I eat them off the ground for free is what I was going to say. Canadians are Canadians. At the moment, it'd feel like an insult to call them Americans. I agree with you as an American. It's very embarrassing. I can't wait for my life to end. So very American, though. It is. Everything's so very American. We're so fucking cocky. We usually go by country, but they're on the North American plate. What? Technically, all the people who live on the Americas are Americans. Exactly! Which is why it's always confused me that we got to take American money. Like, I worked in a cash office all through school, and it was Canadian money and American money, not United States of America money. We're the United States of America. We're not America. We're not even the biggest chunk. What up, John? How are you, love? Appalachia? I guess, yeah, but that goes really north, doesn't it? So imagine US is England, but Canada is Scotland, but the US has all the power and you have very little power over your own country. I wouldn't say Canadian. We don't have any power over Canada. Canada's, as far as I know, just from my Canadian friends, Canada's biggest issue is that they just don't have the population. It's similar, like Canada, correct me if I'm wrong, I think of Canada like Washington State, in that the vast majority of the population is very liberal and they live in the cities. But there's a huge population of people who live in Eastern Washington or the rest of the fucking country of Canada who are very country people who like, and while I may not disagree with them, their vote does not matter and does not count because there just isn't enough of them because there's no people. Like you look at like fucking Saskatchewan and shit. And the Yukon territories, like there's no fucking people up there. So like that I can see, but I don't think we don't, yeah. We can't, we're not sapping Canada of their resources and blah, 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 blah. They're their own entity, thankfully. South America's just more south, if that is similar. I know the countries, but that's maybe it. Well, I mean, there's South America is a whole other continent, right? But it is South America. Like, it's its own thing, and they consider themselves South Americans and, like, all the countries within South America and stuff. But then there's America, where there's the United States, and there's Mexico, and there's Canada. But, like, the United States, we just took American. We're American. But Mexico and Canada is not considered American. But it's all America. It's just, I think about these things. These are stoner thoughts, and I'm not even high. These are just, they're inconsequential thoughts. They mean nothing. I just think about these things like, weird. Why? Who just accepted that? As the self-loathing American, I don't know. "100% station, we don't, I mean, there isn't a word for like USians or United States of Americans or Unitedans. There isn't a word for that because we just took Americans. U of A's. No, there's nothing there. I don't know. Crap. You could just call us crap. Crap. That's fine. Blue Sky fucking wouldn't even load for me this morning. Thank you for reminding me, V. You're never interrupting me, by the way. Yeah, I couldn't even get it to load this morning. Thank you. I'm going to put it on there. I couldn't get to load, and therefore Hootsuite wouldn't connect to it, which was weird. Do it. Hopefully that goes through. Staters? Garbage people. Garbage people is good. What's a word like trashians? Could we be trashians? That sounds fancy, like the Republicans won't realize what we're doing. We're no longer Americans, we're trashians. What does that stand for? It's an old Native American word that you stole from them after you murdered all of their people, and it means the land of the free. Oh, excellent. Trashians. But really, it's just like trashians. Like Joe Dirte. Do you know what I'm saying? I think we could do it. I don't think I'm garbage, but I can't feel special in an anthill of trash. Do you know what I'm saying? Like no one sees the pearl in the mountain of vomit. Bonjour, Theory. How are you? When you say American people, people know it's the US, right? I think that was mainly my question is like when I say like America, I hope people know we're just talking about the US. In no way, shape, or form am I clumping in any other country. Like I don't even clump in Alaska and Hawaii if they don't want to be. Like Hawaii, we stole Hawaii. Like that's fucked up. I don't think they want to be part of us at all. I'm pretty sure they absolutely do not. So like they don't have to be part of us. They don't want to. I'm cool with that. Can I still like visit your beach if I promise just to like, I'll clean your kitchen. I'm really good at cleaning. I could do that. Crapians. That's too literal. They'll know what crap means. They say crap a lot, but like tradition, it sounds like a fancy like caviar or something. It's not even technically. They're absolute. I mean, more American. They're just the natives. Like, because it wasn't America before we came. You know? Like, did you know how Canada got its name? Because white people came in and started, like, diseasing and killing the Iroquois. And the Iroquois were like, we have a lot more villages up north. Like, maybe you should go there and leave us alone for a while. The word for village was Canada. So the white people were like, guess we'll go steal shit up north and call it Canada. Whites were the worst. Not us specifically, because I'm pretty sure none of us here are Dutch, but like, we're the worst. Hey, Dutch, fuck! Just kidding. It's fine. You Dutch know. Cheers. I know you'd love that one, Stajan. I think the live note went through this time. Weird. That's so annoying. But we make a bangin' white people taco night. Man, I hate how much I love white people taco night. Did I tell you I got chastised by my abuelas? I hadn't been there in months. And then the big gringo showed up, and I got some glares and then a hug. I think part of the reason I love these women is they treat me like my mom. Like, I show up and they just give me this horrible frown and they immediately start packing exactly what I want because they know what I want. They thrust it in my arms and then they give me this hug, but their face never changes from this. And I'm just like, I love you. I'm sorry. I've been really depressed. Thank you. You know? I got shamed. It's fine. They gave me free orange juice. I feel like the abuelas would slap me and kiss me afterwards if I was their child. Like, that's what I got for not going. It's fine. I got my tamales. They're in my freezer. White people tamales are not good, by the way. I haven't had one in, like, 15 years, but I did have a white people tamale one time, and that was the grittiest, mealiest shit I've ever had in my life. I don't know what the fuck that was. We're the worst. What up, Eliza? How are you? I'm free from drive-through hell. The lady kept spelling my name wrong. You're 3. Okay. All right. Yay! Thank you for the streak, Cocky. I appreciate you. Glares and a hug. It's so real. You won't go months without visiting again, will you? No. No, I will not. No, I will not. No, because they depend on you coming, and that's how many tamales they make. And they literally, these women design their tamale numbers around who regularly comes and buys their tamales. So they know that every fucking Thursday, Katie pops by for some fucking tamales, but I hadn't popped by in some time. So they were making extra tamales that were then going to waste because Katie wasn't popping by. I understand the fury. You can't be a regular somewhere if you're not going to be a fucking regular somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it's a little abuela selling food out of the trunk of her car on the side of the highway. And I love them. I want them. I was just being lazy. What up, Worsty? I'm the worst. I mean, you're up there. How are you, love? Eliza's not the part. Cook. Her. K-U-C. Cook. How do you spell your last name? K-U-C. Can you do that again? K-U-C? How do you fuck that up? I don't know. That's really special to me. That's really special to me. I get the same sort of treatment at the cafe I volunteer at. If I've been absent a week, they're like, are you okay? Literally. It's concern anger. Yeah, it's concern anger. It's fine. Yeah, like that's, I don't know. Are you going to Burning Man next year? Yes. We only took this year off because our camp took the year off. Our camp captain took the year off, and I love our camp. I think we love our camp. I love my camp. I did not want to go to another camp. Like, for the past couple years, I've bounced camps and stayed with different camps, different groups of people, which is fine, but I really like 2 years in a row now I've stayed with the Pirates, and they've gone like 20 years in a row, so they wanted to take a year off, so we were like, you know what, we'll take a year off. So it was totally fine, but yeah, I wouldn't have taken a year off if they hadn't have. Oh yes, I need it in my life. I feel like my depression this winter is exponentiated by the fact that I didn't get to go to Burning Man. I want tamales. I was able to get them once, and then my dealer never offered the— What? Wait, there's no tamales in your— I feel super fortunate. I don't know what it is, it's my luck. Everywhere I've ever lived, and you guys know I've lived in almost every single fucking, I've lived across the United States of America. I've always lived in a large Mexican population of people. So I feel very spoiled in that I have never not been inundated in Mexican food. Or Puerto Rican food. Maryland was more Puerto Rican. Like, always. So I can literally, I've never not had tamales in my life, and I'm so painfully white. But I love them. Yeah, I feel like, I was gonna say, like, how do you not have tamales in your area? But I guess I've just always lived in areas, across the US, I always end up living in an area that just has a really large Mexican population that makes dope-ass food. Not on purpose, but I'm lucky. I'm grateful for it, because damn. It keeps saying wrong birthday or name. Okay, it's not the name. Year off was a blessing in disguise. Jesus. How? Wait, how? It looked like a fucking disaster this year, yes. It didn't look as bad as Mudburn, but it looked... The wind, like, Mudburn was the one that we went to, what was it, like 3 or 4 years ago? And that was the big rain where everybody got stuck on the playa, and the news was telling everybody that we had, like, what were they saying? Norovirus or something? Do you guys remember? Something crazy. They were like, oh, they're cannibalizing each other, and they're all dying on the playa or some shit. I know you guys knew better. I was really secretly hoping you guys were telling your friends, like, none of this is happening. We know burners. Are you kidding? But that was just mud. Rain is terrible. Like, don't get me wrong. The mud out there was fucking horrible. What they had this year was wind. And the wind tore everyone's shade structure out of the fucking ground and blew it off into the mountains. So I think some people literally lost tents. Like, I don't even know. That looked horrid. That looked like not a good time. I felt really, really bad for the people that went this year. It just happened to be a great year not to go. Although, I think I still would have had a blast. I can have fun. I mean, a literal dump as a child, as a legally driving high schooler. We used to just go drive around our dump. Like, that was fun. I can have fun anywhere if I want to. But man, they did. And they said we were eating each other in porta potties. Bitch, we won't even fuck against those things. Are you kidding? Ew. My neighbor in Germany was Mexican. I miss it so much. The food. Yeah. The smells that come out of my neighbor's windows at nighttime are fucking intoxicating. Menudo, pozole, fresh tortillas. They're doing steaks all the time, like some sort of marinated steak that smells like fuck sex heaven. I don't even know. They all cook so well. Yeah, news literally told everyone, which was so funny because if you didn't know, Burning Man, I am a burner if you didn't know. That's probably obvious. The gates, you can't get in the gates, even as a reporter. There's no service on the playa unless you have Starlink, which nobody really uses unless you're a sparkle pony. So no one actually knew what was happening out there. It was all made up. Like, it was literally the news just being like, well, we're desperate. Guess we'll tell everyone they're cannibalizing each other or something. Like, that was the craziest part to me. I was like, people on the outside have to know they literally couldn't get in even if they wanted to, right? There aren't special passes to get into Playa. You either have the $300 and something ticket or you don't. It's fucking real slow news day. I mean, when we finally got out, that year was terrible. Exodus is terrible no matter what. Like, normally Exodus getting off the Playa, they do this thing where they pulse the cars in chunks so that, because it's similar if you've ever been to a concert venue. I've never been to a concert venue in my life outside of like an arena in a city that isn't in the middle of nowhere with one road in, one road out situation, right? Like a 2-lane road in the middle of fuck nowhere because no one wants to live near an amphitheater. So they stick them out in the middle of nowhere with one road. Burning Man. There is a 2-lane road getting to Burning Man. So you turn off of that and then there's a huge road to like get to the city through the desert. But that main road, to get to that main road from the city is usually on a good year about a 5-hour Exodus trip, going 2 miles an hour, just being pulsed out onto this 1-lane road. In a bad year, 11 hours. That was Mudburn. It was fucking insane. But by the time I got out to the road, there were news reporters sitting on the road waiting to hear from us. And literally you could just see burners putting their hands out and doing this out of every single car as they went by the news reporters. Comical. It was fucking comical. It was the best. Sparkle Pony? A Sparkle Pony is someone who goes to Burning Man for the gram. They go to Burning Man for the TikTok. That's the best explanation I can give you. They don't go there to burn. They go there to get some really pretty pictures. They don't clean. They don't come early to build the city. They don't really partake of the city. They're not walking the streets, getting to know their neighbors, learning about people. They're not making connections with strangers. They're not doing any of that. They usually have an RV with air conditioning and running water, and they look perfect every day because they're showering. And they've got gems glued on, and they've got this colorful hair, and they're wearing feathers and sequins, and they have fake hair woven in that's not braided. It's just loose and flowing everywhere. Sparkle ponies. Everything I just said, everything that person's wearing, you should never bring to the playa. It's straight up just red flags. You're a sparkle pony if you wear those things, because all of that stuff falls off, and we have to pick it out of the sand. And if you're a real burner, you know that, so therefore you do not put that burden on other people. How dare you? If you're a sparkle pony, you don't care because you leave before cleanup. If we don't clean up, we don't get to burn. We're on state land. The only reason we're allowed to burn is because we leave it the way we found it, spotless. Meaning we literally get on our hands and knees, shoulder to shoulder, and crawl the playa, this close to the ground, picking hair out of it, glass, anything that's not playa, which is everything. You can't leave rocks. There's no rocks on the playa. It's just sand. It's the softest sand you'll ever feel in your whole life, but it's just sand. Can't leave wood or sticks or branches or leaves on the playa. That's not playa. You brought that in. It's very annoying. Very annoying. Fake ass fuck burners. It's fake as fuck burners. Yeah. We try not to say fake as fuck burners because it really goes against the mantra of Burning Man, which is there is no wrong way to burn as long as you're not impeding on someone's good time. That being said, they do impede on my good time in that they're literally just leaving garbage everywhere. Do you remember? It wasn't last year because obviously I didn't go last year. The year before last year, I told you guys about when Zach and I found like 200 fishing lures because someone created a dress out of dangly fishing lures and it broke in the middle of the playa and they just left it. So we were just biking somewhere, happened to come across it. You don't just drive past it out there. You stop and you pick up trash when you find it. And we stopped and ended up digging through soft sand for like an hour straight, just pulling fishing lures out of the sand because some bitch decided to desert her sparkle pony dress. You've now impeded on my good time. I missed an entire show. I missed an entire concert set because I was cleaning up after you. You selfish hoe, cow, bitch, fat whore. It's really selfish. There's a lot of that out there, though. Someone left behind an entire year. One of the number one things people leave, sparkle ponies leave, is their bike. They'll go to like a pawn shop and buy some little kid's bike for $5 and they bring it out to the playa to ruin it. And then they just leave it once it's broken. So on your way out of the playa, you'll see bike graveyards where people have volunteered to go pick up all those dead bikes and bring them out. It's fucking disgusting. Like, not everyone going to Burning Man is a good person. There's so many people there that aren't burners. So many who do not. They're there for a party to get high and watch Diplo or some shit. Which it's crazy. I get high and watch Diplo too. I just happen to also, clean the playa and I'm a good person. I don't know. Everyone can be selfish, David. Everyone can be selfish. Everyone is selfish once in a while. There's nothing, like, that's just human nature. That's human nature. But, like, literally, there's, like, tenets of Burning Man. There's 10 of them. And there's very general rules. And if you talk to anyone that goes to Burning Man, they'll immediately be like, don't bring any sequins, feathers, any of that. Nothing that can fall off of you. Don't bring, so, like, instead of gems, it doesn't mean you can't look cool. Obviously, you guys have seen burners out there. We still look cool. Instead of gems, you get gold face tattoos. They look just as fucking cool. Now you can get holographic face tattoos. There's options all over the place to still dress up and look just as cool, but not be a pain in the ass and just shed shit. Cigarette butts are everywhere. That's selfish behavior. That shit pisses me off more than anything. Like, what are you doing? Ooh, what people did with blown away tents. So what happens is, so I feel like I'm a very visual person, so I'm going to do you a map like this, okay? So say this is the two-lane road, right? That we like come into Burning Man. So we come into Burning Man and then you're going to turn off and you're going to finger a bitch. Then there's this like road like this through the desert that's quite long. And then you get to some gates and that's where you like scan your ticket or whatever. And then the city is here, right? And it's literally, if you've seen the playa, it is a flat nothingscape. There is nothing out there. So the city is like up here, right? So there's mountains on either side of the city that really help break some of that wind on either side. But on these two sides, nothing. It's just open. And that's where the wind can fucking rake through. And normally it just causes really horrific dust storms. That's why every burner has goggles. We're all wearing like snow goggles or something because the dust storms are phenomenally annoying. And the dust is so thin, it'll actually cause a coating on your eye. It's terrible. So what we do is at both sides, so at this side where this road is and at this side, there's a 3 mile? How long is it? I think it's around 4.5 mile long, what we call a trash fence. So there are volunteers who do this. No one's paid because obviously it's all just volunteer work. They go out and they put in green stakes and they put this giant orange netting along both of those sides. It's so fucking far away though. Like literally I think it's 3 by 7 miles. It's crazy big out there. It's a huge city. But the city itself is like a half moon here. And then there's the center camp and then all of this open area by the trash fence. That's the playa. That's where all the art is and everything. So your bike ride from your camp to the fence is about 3 miles-ish. And then I believe the fence can be 4.5 to 7 miles depending on how far they go each year. That fence is strictly literally there to catch the tents, trash, anything that's trying to blow away. And then what we do as a gift to the playa is we go what we call walk the trash fence. If you ever hear someone say, oh yeah, we're going to go walk the trash fence, you want to go? They're going to go pick up trash. They're going to go pick up garbage that blew against the fence. That's what they're doing for fun today with their friends. They're probably going to get lit out there though. Lit. And they're going to pick up trash and it's going to be the time of their fucking life. But yeah, that's the main thing. And I've never been a year where tents got picked up and blown, though. I'm hoping it caught them. Because, again, literally the only reason we're allowed to go back to Burning Man every year is because we leave it exactly the way we found it. Nothing, not even a hair. You can't leave human hair in the playa. That's not playa. It's absurd. It's a little absurd, but I get it. Like, I get it. Semi-related, have you seen the vids of people who go to playa after and metal detect? That shit is wild. What's left in the mud from being dropped? No, but I believe it. One thing that people love to do at Burning Man, I've never really looked into it. It's kind of a cool concept though, is so you know how things burn, hence the Burning Man. So we have a man that burns, the Burning Man. We have the temple that burns, and then there's various art projects that people bring that burn throughout the week. When those things burn, there's Etsy artists that run into like the smoldering coals with the correct tools and whatnot, and they're being watched by volunteers. There's heavy duty volunteers, because I'm sure we're all aware of the guy who ran into the fire one year. And they pick through and they pull the molten metal out of the playa, and they go home and make jewelry with it. So like the temple, for instance, temple is this big, beautiful structure that's very, very spiritual, and people go in there and leave some of the most disturbing shit I've ever. Disturbing. By that, I mean the last voicemail their mother ever left them. They will leave it on a voice recorder, and when you go into the temple, you'll see a little note that says, "Love you, Mom," press play, and it'll be like, "Hey, honey, just coming home from the store right now. I was wondering if I need to grab milk and butter from the, did your father need salt? Can you check? Give me a call back. I'm just leaving the city. I can absolutely turn around right now," but it's just that. That's the temple. The temple is that. Over and 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 over again. I've lasted no more than 5 minutes every time I've been inside that temple. The emotional weight of that space is crazy. So when they burn it, imagine all the metal pieces and all the things and that energy that burns into that molten metal into the playa. And then these artists go out there and pick the metal out of the playa, and then they go home and make jewelry out of it. But I imagine there's probably billions of pieces under that playa from the burns themselves that couldn't be pulled out. I can't even imagine. But if you look it up on Etsy, you can find like Burning Man molten metal jewelry or some shit. It's crazy. It is so fucking intense in the temple. I force myself to go because it's respectful, I feel. I think it's almost like it's almost like a religious space where people are putting their vulnerabilities out there to burn. They put them in there specifically to burn. They want them to go down. Like, they are there for this, everything to be burned and to like let go of that pain or whatever. And I feel like it's my duty as a burner to respect that and go and feel that feeling with them. It's part of being a part of the village. And that's one thing. I know I talk about the village all the time, but Burning Man really did that to me. There's a village everywhere. Your household is a village. Your relationship is a village. Your neighborhood is a village. Your town is a village. Burning Man is a village. And like, you can't expect people to be there for you if you're not going to be there for people in the village. And I feel like Burning Man fucking drilled that shit into me so hard that like it hurts. But if I want a hug, I got to be able to give a hug, I guess. I don't know. It's rough, but I do. The first year I went, I literally lasted 5 minutes and then ran out the front door and projectile puked into my backpack. Thankfully into a Ziploc bag that I had in my backpack. But that's how heavy those emotions are. Holy crap. So crazy. And that was, I mean, I hadn't even heard. All I did was walk in the building. That's it. I didn't read anything. I didn't press play on anything. I just walked in the building and just started to feel it, like a heaviness. It is wild. And the building is huge. It's bigger than my house. The temple. So that's just it. I use that as an example to show how much metal is in the playa, not necessarily the weight of burning, but that is a heavy fucking building. Like, literally, the first conversation you'll really hear if you ever go to Burning Man day one is, when are you guys going to temple? People don't just casually go to temple. You don't just like drive by and be like, think I'll stop by temple today. It's, when are you going? Because people want support and they need you there. They need a handhold. Like, people want to go. Everybody I've ever been with, like, one year I went and literally one of the girls in my camp, her brother had taken his own life 3 months before Burning Man, and she was putting photos of him in there and a letter she wrote to him and all this stuff, and she couldn't do it alone. And I was like, I'm there. I'll do it. I'm going to bawl my fucking eyes out. I'm not going to be okay, but I'm there, and I stood there and I did it with her. And that, I can't even imagine the pain she went through, let alone me just like feeling the weight of that room and that space. I'm not a religious person. I don't believe in God. But human energy is something otherworldly. Like, I think that's where, like, ancient civilizations got the concept of magic. Or got the concept of a religious building. I don't know. They had to put a word to it, so they put God on it. And unfortunately, that ended up white male from Arabia in the sky. But I think like the weight of emotion and stuff like that, people had to, and still to this day, I mean, we really don't have a word for it. I'm hearing about it, hearing about the temple. Oh, I know. It's terrible. Terrible, wonderful though. I don't know how to explain that. It is. It's cathartic. And then you get to watch that shit burn. And it's like, it's such a different energy. When the man burns, it's a party. Like I've told you guys, there's themed camps all over the place. Like my camp is themed pirates. So one of the camp themes is fire. It's the fire camp, and they do all the fire dancing. I'm sure you've seen pictures of these people doing incredible things. And so one thing that camp has volunteered to do is they're part of the ceremony of the man burning. So there's a circle of volunteers shoulder to shoulder that surround the entire man because someone ran into it one year and we just can't have nice things. And outside of that circle of people, or inside, excuse me, not on your side, I was mixing up outside, inside, not on your side, the fire camp lines up and does this incredible fire dance show where they're eating fire and throwing fire and dancing with fire, and they've got like fire fans and fire batons and fire clothing and fire flamethrowers. Like they're doing everything. It's fucking, cause safety third out there. Everything. And then at the end of their performance, they all fucking flame the ground, and this trail of fire where they've put lighter fluid to the man lights up immediately. And it's like cartoon, like the fuse in a cartoon, like in Looney Tunes, literally what you see coming from all points where each person was, you just see this like, and then the man goes boof, and the heat and everything causes some amazing mechanism that they've designed in it. The arms of the man then start to raise as it's lit on fire, and the fire crawls up the man and the arms start to fall, and it's a party. Everybody's screaming, there's loud music, everybody's fucked beyond reason. It's complete, utter chaos. It's amazing. When the temple goes down, silence. It's the exact same ceremony, like not the exact same ceremony, same setup. Circle of humans, shoulder to shoulder, guarding the temple so people don't run into it and set themselves on fire because we can't have nice things. Circle of flame people on the inside doing a really cool ceremonial dance, whatever. They fucking throw their fire at the ground. Those lights light up. It goes to the temple. Nothing. Every single art car, every single music car, everything just goes whoom. And you know how loud I tell you the playa is? It is just as disturbing when it's silent like that, and all you can hear is the crackle and snap of burning dry wood for like a couple hours. People just sit in silence, wrapped in their furs or their towels or whatever they are, because it's the middle of the night and it's fucking cold out, and we just watch this thing crumble. But it's so spiritual and amazing, and I think it actually gives people a modicum of relief. And if it does that, like, amazing. Absolutely. It's going in, it's not easy. I hope no one would feel bad not being able to go into temple, because I know a lot of us have personally dealt with loss before. I think the last year we went, I don't even think Zach went in. I think Zach skipped temple the last year we went. It's really hard, and that's no shame. That's a very hard space to be in. Watching it burn is pretty epic, though. It's pretty amazing. Are there temple people who attend to it all the time? Yes, volunteers. There are volunteers all over the playa who are just walking around and making sure nothing nefarious is going on, you know what I mean? But people respect the temple. I've never, ever heard a story, and I'm on all the Reddits and everything. There's never been a story of someone's offering to the temple being vandalized, touched, moved. If you go in there and you set something in the temple, I would put $1 million that I don't have down that in 7 days, it will not be moved. And there's 75,000 people out there, drunk and high and doing all the things. They will not touch temple. That is such a sacred place. It's really, but there's no God around it. There's no entity around it. Like we talk about the man, but the man is just symbolic of all of us, really. It's burning down you at the end of the year. That's what the man is. That's what that party is. It's just burn yourself. That's why we all say, like, fuck your burn. You're supposed to burn for that one. But temple, that's something else. That's letting go of things. And then you see the very silent, solemn people walk in and start to collect the metal out of the temple burn. It's really beautiful. I don't know. I know it's really hard, and I know it's not for everybody, and I'm glad I can come back and share it with you guys. So you guys don't have to go out there and, suffer the elements and shit. I'll go do that so you guys can see the cool shit. What up, Celestial? How are you, love? It's a lot. It's almost exclusively loss in there, it's kind of moving in, if you just step back and look at it like as a social experiment of human nature. No one writes a note in the temple about how they didn't work enough. or about how they're really sad they took those sick days off. No one writes about how they wish they would have spent less time with their kids. Like, at our core as humans, loss, human loss, grief. That is what melts us every single fucking time, 100% of the time. That is what gets us. Grief. Your animal dying, your loved ones, like, it's just grief. And that is wild. That is, I think it's kind of like beautiful and horrible. Because it's such a finite, perfect thing that none of us can prevent. We will lose people inevitably. And it's like beautiful in its terror. Beautiful horror, if that makes sense. I'm really fucked up. I've lost a lot of people in my life. So if I feel really dark here, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to be. It is an amazing experience. It's fucking phenomenal. And the cool thing is, it's whatever the fuck you want it to be. So, like, a lot of people think you have to dress up like you're going to, like, Rio or something. Like, there's the vast majority of people out there are walking around in band tees and khaki shorts and some sort of, like, sun hat, a sun visor, or, like, you know, the brimmed hat with the little string. You see a lot of band tees, camo shorts, and that hat out there. Vast majority of people don't do what I do. I like to be a nut and dress up and be the wild, weird one with the weird ones, but like normal. The vast majority of people don't. The vast majority of people are out there having a good time, just very street clothes, but like desert street clothes. You know what I mean? Cheers. What up, Wanda? How are you, love? Divinity looked really cool. Right? Anime. The Divinity trailer looked very cool. Just found out there's an animated film of Animal Farm coming out. Oh, I don't know about that. Side note, though, if you watch the new, what was it called? Oh my God, Zootopia 2. Burning Mammal is featured. I really hope we're instigating a new era of baby burners. That would be really cool. You want to know the coolest thing about Burning Man, in my personal opinion, that I see out there? Families. I look back and I'm just like, God damn it. What a cool experience. And it's not weird. It's not like mommy's titties and puss are out and dad's cock caging with their kids on their hip. They're just very normal families who are just like older hippies who want to bring their kids to enjoy Burning Man and they just don't have the time to do it like they used to. That is some of the, like, I have had some of the coolest experiences waiting in line for a grilled cheese sandwich in the middle of the desert with like a 7-year-old who wanted to tell me all about her kitsune mask that her dad made her. She was so proud. It was white and it had really cool pink detailing on it. It was a beautiful kitsune mask, but she, like, I was wearing ears. I had, like, I think they must have looked like fox ears on or something, and I had, like, a raccoon tail, and I was dressed up, like, kind of like a go-go girl, furry-ish, whatever, I don't know, and so we bonded. She was like, oh, you're clearly a fox. I was like, all right, I'm a fox in your eyes. We're foxing it now. And she was like, can we talk about my mask? And I was like, yeah, we can absolutely, like, let's talk about your mask. And her dad was so, like, glowing behind her. He was standing behind her, like, and she was like, my dad made it for me, and he knows I like pink, so he put pink on it, and I wanted to put glitter, but he said that's not good out here, and that's okay because it shines anyways when I stand in these lights. Look. Are you looking? These are the lights. Can you see? And her dad was just like, was the cutest. That shit is like, I live for those moments out on the playa so much. Daddy loved me enough to make this for me, and daddy's literally standing behind her, just like crossed arm, like not interfering with her interaction with me at all. Like she had the reins, but you could see him just like glowing. It was the coolest. That's the shit that really gets me. I think that is just so cool. Like, what a fucking unique experience to take your kids to. Just watch the new Knives Out last night. It was pretty good. Have I seen the new one? I don't know if I've seen that one yet. Speaking of animated animals, did you know one of the creators of Brother Bear made his own? Oh my God, is it going to make me cry? Because Brother Bear made me bawl my fucking eyes out, Glut. There's a third? Oh, I haven't seen it yet. No, I haven't seen the newest one yet. Ooh, and it was good. Yay. I like those movies. They're fun. Dude, staged right. I know. Kids are fun. They make things way more fun. It just came out yesterday? Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense why we haven't watched it if it literally just came out. What? You're early. Hi, bud. Oh, come here. Hi, Bubba. Thank you for the smooches. You're my sweet. Oh, that's such a big yawn. Were you napping? Did you have good second bedtime? Yeah. Hi, Bill. I see you too. Okay. All right. Thank you. You're my best boy. Hi, Bill. I'm petting both. Don't worry. She just looks abused. She's never been unloved a day in her damn life. You're just licking my boob. Can we not? It's weird what you do. Do you see her slapping me? I don't have enough arms. I need more. Oh my God, it was in theaters? I totally thought those were just straight to Netflix movies. I'm a nut. End of car story. Okay, wait. I went on to Reddit and saw that the gas cap wasn't tightened right, so air was going into the engine, going into the exhaust, and coming out the sensor, making the engine and the rest of the lights go fucky. Fix that. Engine light of car fixed. I'm buying a new gas cap. But like, didn't you say your car was smoking? What was that? I just don't want you to be lit on fire. I want to be as cool as you when I grow up. B. That was a very nice thing to say out loud. Thank you. I think baby me would think I'm kind of cool. Ma'am, you're gotta stop humping your brother. It's weird when you do that. The air coming from the gas intake going into the engine and seeping out the sensor, that's what was causing smoke? The fuck? Ew. Yeah, I'm really glad it wasn't something serious. I just want to make sure you're covering all your bases so you're not lighting on fire. That's scary shit. I just don't want you to unplug me, bud. That's it. Just don't unplug me. Look at that creepy eyeball you're showing everyone. Showing everyone your scary eye. Okay. It's almost time. He's a little bit early. I'm glad you're okay, Knives. That's scary shit. I don't like when car stuff happens. I did the same thing I did to cause the smoke to happen and it didn't happen. Oh, fuck, yay. I mean, that's good. You're the coolest person I know. Thanks. Do you think I'm cool? I don't know, Bob. Do you have food? I'm half as cool as you. Wait, if I'm half as cool as you, then I'm peak. Shut the fuck up. You're gonna make me cry. We literally can't peak. My Nana was 80 something when she turned to me and said, your grandfather was a stallion. It's one of the most fascinating things she ever said out loud. In her 80s. We'll never peak. We'll be interesting forever. We're too weird. The second, oh my God, is Trick the first? Yeah. It's you. I know. All right. Please don't unplug me. It's every day. There. Yo, that's disgusting. That is the eye booger for all ages, bud. Do we have a towel? We do. Oh, thank God. Ew. Oh, you're spinning me, bud. You're doing this. I'm not trying to push you off. That was so gross. Ew. He's like ashamed now. Bob, I'm sorry I had eye booger. C and Katie are the coolest people I know. You're way too kind. Thank you. I genuinely, like, I don't know. I don't think I aimed to be, like, cool as an adult. I just wanted to have my bills paid and not be a burden on anybody. But I do try, like, think about that. I think about, like, myself as a kid and who I thought was cool. And like, if little Katie heard that big Katie's just a burner, that's pretty fucking cool. Because I think she'd think that's cool. And then she gets to learn, oh my God, you play video games all day with your friends for a living? I think she'd think I'm kind of cool. And then she'd find out I have poodles and she'd question things. She'd be like, poodles? What happened? And I'd be like, all right, we had bumps in the road. But then I'd be like, okay, I have poodles, but I also have like somewhere around 40 tarantulas. Still cool? And she'd probably be like, still cool. Because the youth dictate cool. I still have blue hair. She'd probably think that's pretty cool. She'd probably think my lack of makeup and jewelry these days, very boring. I used to accessorize like crazy when I was younger. Like different matching necklaces. You know the statement necklace? I'm from the statement necklace era, where you had to have some chunky ass motherfucker and then something dangling down to your belly button and something dangling between your tits. So you had just all these necklaces. 5 layers of shirts or whatever. Earrings. Like I have like 5 holes up my ears and I have inner ear holes. Like this is pierced and I have one on this side. Cause like my ear, it was like like the like just pierced the fuck out of your ears. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with this. It was just like, get all the holes. All the holes. And I changed out those earrings every day to match my clothes, to match what I was wearing. Little Katie'd think I'm really boring. Like I haven't purchased new clothes in like 10 years. She'd probably think there's something wrong there. But other than that, I think I'm okay. I think she'd think I'm cool. Other than that. Like a big ass Flavor Flav clock necklace. Not nearly that statement. But I guarantee if you went into any professional space right now, I would put money down that one of the clerks there is my age. And she's probably wearing some sort of nice blouse that goes to about here. And then a chunky statement necklace. So just a necklace that's a little absurd. It's got like giant rhinestones in it that are displaced in a weird pattern. Or it's like 7 pearl strands. Or it's like a really heavy steel cross, but it dangles like halfway down her body or whatever. Like, we don't know how to function without a statement piece. Right? You have poodles, but have you met them? That would be the conversation to be like, okay, I know you're ashamed because I'm not like out here with like Rottweilers, but look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Is he the best boy? Are you won't look at me, but you'll lick my face? Oh, that's a big stretch, Bubba. Once again on my cord. Yes, sweet, determined, faith, destiny, chastity. My name. I always loved those ones. I know someone who, she actually stole a tattoo idea of mine. I'm kind of glad because I'm really glad I didn't get this tattoo. But when I was like in high school, I wanted to get wings tattooed on the back of my neck, but in rainbow, because gay. And a girl I worked with heard that idea and thought it was really cool. So she got the word destiny between 2 rainbow wings on the back of her neck. Destiny was her name. Like she got her name tattooed on the back of her neck. And I straight up, without missing a beat, was like, is that so whoever's fucking you from behind doesn't forget your name? She never spoke to me again. Clever, though. It was one of my few clever moments. Ma'am, I don't know what you want. What do you want? Hi. She super hated that truth. Why do you need your first name tattooed? Katie, let inside thoughts be outside. I did. It took me years to grow a filter, my dudes. I had to cultivate this filter. Come here. Oh my good God. Ow. I love my dogs. Look at those teeths. Your teeth look so good. They look so good. Your claws hurt me, though. I hate angel wing tattoos. Man, I wanted them so bad. I thought it was such a cute idea. I have to come out alert to say I fucking love you, Katie. That's magic. Thank you, Ash. I appreciate you. I've always been a little cunt. I just learned how to rein it in a little bit later in life. This filter says the one who talked about Velveeta out of her asshole moments ago. Why did I say I would Velveeta out my asshole? I can't. Oh, for $1 million? I would. Wouldn't you? For $1 million Velveeta sponsorship? Yeah. Easy. Easy. First, I do a lot of things. That's such a harmless thing to do for some financial security. You shedded a fuzz on me. It is you. You're the fuzz shedder. Ma'am. You're spinning me. You're doing this. You control the motion of the ocean. She's doing this. This is so weird. She's doing this. My feet are in a crisscross applesauce under my butt right now on the chair. I can't move my chair. She's doing that. That was weird. Do you like rocking back and forth? We can do that if you want. Right? So we're like, that's whatever. Some Velveeta out my asshole. Do you know what's usually in my asshole? Shit. My dudes, you're all being precious about Velveeta in your butthole? Really? Really? Velveeta is like a block of that fake nasty ass American cheese. You know, the fuzz in air, the goopy stuff. It's cheese-like substance. Processed cheese brick. It was the worst thing I could think of. People always tell me I'm well-spoked, and I tell them I have to be, otherwise my intrusive thoughts come out. Exactly. It's all well-practiced eloquence, right, Cocky? That's all it is. It's us practicing conversations in our head at night. It's necessary for broccoli and cheese. Have you ever tried, oh God. How did I made a really good cheese sauce one time. I want to say it was flour-based. But it was flour-based, and then I used cheddar cheese. It did not separate. It stayed like a sauce. Because I did it on cauliflower. I had a cauliflower. It was really good. I might try to find the recipe. If you're not, I mean, I'm not opposed to you liking Velveeta. There's nothing wrong with that. Eat food. I like Welch's gummy snacks. Do you know what those are? Me neither. That's not food. I'm probably eating like space engine lubricant. I don't fucking know. But if you want to get away from Velveeta, I can make a pretty smooth cheese sauce. It's like with a roux, exactly. Yeah, it's like a little bit of a toasted roux, and then you add the cheese in, and that's how I make it, because I don't like mac and cheese where the whole thing solidifies. I want a crispy cheese layer on top, which is I sprinkle shredded cheese on there, but the cheese in the mac and cheese that's like mixed in to the bake, that's creamy mac and cheese. Creamy, creamy. My asshole is way too dainty to be subject to that sort of shit. I mean, inarguably, Velveeta would be a smoother operation than solid shit. Ma'am. You're rolling our chair, Miss Ma'am. I don't have my feet on the ground. I can't fix what you do. So if we get turned one way, it's all on you. You're going to pull a boob out, too. You're making me nervous. Don't look. Oh, you tried to make a roux and botched it? Oh my God. Oh my God. What did you do? Like, how did you make one? You got something stuck to your arm. Hold on. What the fuck is that? What is that? A red thing. Wow. That's my girl. Gross. We're not eating that. Nothing melts like Velveeta, and I do, hate me if you will, I think American cheese is the best for a cheeseburger option. It doesn't split. I don't know. I think it's really dank on an omelet, too. American cheese, but not Kraft. No, 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 no. The Kraft stuff, I don't know what that, it's like too thin or something. We just needed a little emotional regulation. I am listening to Bjork. It is the best for a burger. I know. Blue cheese works on a burger, but it's not the same thing. If I do like a mushroom burger, I love some blue cheese crumbles on that. Or like, Saronlin, you ever do caramelized onions? Like a lot of them. Like a good mound of caramelized onions on your burger, and then do a sprinkle of blue cheese on that. Ooh, yeah. That's the shit. I will get down on that. I like funky cheeses. I like all cheeses, even American cheese. I'm not a snot. I don't want to eat that cheese that has maggots in it. I think it's French. That's one of the few cheeses in my life I've never quite been thrilled about trying. I also watched someone eat 80, this is literally how it was labeled on Instagram last night, 80-day mold-aged beef. And they took a slice and ate it and acted like it was heaven, and I just can't, I haven't eaten since I watched that. I don't feel good about it. It was moldy. Like there was a thick layer on the outside that looked like it was liquefying, like a corpse. That Sajin, my exact thought, I was like, bro's gonna get fucking sick. It was like if you looked at the side angle of like a rib steak or something like that, like it was like the white bone was going through and then it was pink and then it got darker and darker. And then on the outside here, on the outside, it was green. And then there was like a few millimeters of like, I don't want to be gross. It looks like when flesh decays. It's like dark, browny, slimy. And he sliced up through the pink and the white first. And when he reached that gooey layer, like you could see it just like disintegrated on the knife. And when he tried to peel it off the knife, the piece of beef, like that layer kind of like half stuck to the knife. And he was like, best thing I've ever had. And I was just like, rotten beef? Have you had Kraft macaroni and cheese before? I didn't have to wait 80 days for it, and I think it's better. I don't have a reference, though. I've had bad beef. I mean, I'm sure we've all tasted beef that went sour, though. Ugh. I'm a great place to hang out, Manny, if you're on a diet. I'll ruin everything. But then also not. I feel like this part of the day, which is so fucked. I'm so sorry. I don't know why. Maybe we should try to like consciously turn this around? Usually what happens this part of the day, I'm gross. I don't know why. Morning times, I think because I'm still a little sober and I don't have enough coffee in me, I'm just kind of like, and I get gross. In the evenings before I end, we're all just like, guys, have you ever had like the best bacon of your whole life smothered in cheese wrapped around a dick, covered in gold with caviar top that you just have to take in one? I don't know why I do that. I should be doing that right now. And the gross at the end of the day, probably, maybe after you eat. I didn't save it, Knives. Maybe you could Google it. Man tries super old aged beef. If I see it again, I'll send it to you. I did not save that. I'm so sorry. No. I don't like weird shit on or in my cheeseburgers. Hamburger or American cheese are the only ingredients. You know, I've watched many a cooking show, Viata. Many. You know this. I fucking love cooking TV. I watch it more than I eat. It's crazy. I love watching people eat. And I've watched a lot where people try cheeseburgers and they do like ultimate cheeseburger tests. You know, they make them with all the different ingredients, all the different buns, all the different beefs, all the different cheeses, the best hamburger, hands down, is just a good bun, a good burger, and a slice of American cheese. That is universally approved over anything else. I'm kind of that way. Like when I was younger, I thought, I can't be the only one that had this mental process, but I was like, if I throw vegetables on it, it's less calories and it's healthier for me. But I'm still eating a pizza, you know? So like I'd get a taco pizza because they throw lettuce on that. And in my brain, I'm like, I'm healthier than everyone else in the room. So I'd get a cheeseburger with like grilled onions and lettuce and tomato and pickles and your mom's entire kale salad on it. And I'm like, it's not like I'm eating a whole cheeseburger now. I'm eating a salad. But like I've efficiently just like tripled my calories because I'm eating like all the other shit. It's same. You know what I'm saying? Psychosis. It is universally the best burger. It's like, if someone asks for a cheeseburger, that one's gonna make them happy. 10 out of 10. What flavor, Dick? Oh my God, do they come in different flavors? Neutral. Vanilla? I want a blank canvas that I can gussy up how I see fit. Ma'am. Sorry, my dog choked on himself. Do you know what I'm saying? Who posted the video after they died? That's how I felt. Oh, Criticilla. Oh my God, Kaki has the one where she can't see the things. Is that aphantasia? I'm pretty sure she can taste dick, though. Welcome to the neurospicies. I have the opposite, where the mental images that I have seen and experienced and the smells that I've seen and experienced in my life, I'm not exaggerating. It's literally, this is why I get along well with aphantasia people, because I find you fascinating. If I think really hard right now, I can actually taste and smell a patient's room. It's really bad. My memory is so visceral, I can pull it out. I can feel a brain I accidentally fingered once. Like so I've literally have moments like, the best example is, like, I have to shake it off. Literally, I have to do like this. Physically to get it off. Otherwise, I start to smell it and I can't stop. And I start to see it, and then I start to hear it, and then I'm just like in the room. Viscerally, it's really fucked up. Imagine if Kaki didn't have a sense of taste. She'd never be able to taste dick. She'd probably be with a really untasty dick right now. Macy's has burgers. Wait, Macy's has burgers? There's a place near me that does a burger that's 50-50 ground beef, ground bacon, along with caramelized onions, pickles, white cheddar, and Dijon mustard. Yum. That was one thing. Don't skimp on the fat of your burger. Most of the time you need to put all those sauces and stuff on your burger is because someone made you like 10/90 or 95/5 beef. They were being mean. That was mean. 80-20 or bust. That was mean. That's why you need the whole bottle of ketchup, because your burger is sapping all the moisture out of your mouth because there's no fat in it. Neutral dick is best dick. Clean dick is my favorite. I like a nice neutral dick. Cause like, if I'm feeling savory that night and it's already sweet, then what? Then, oh my God, Tech, we've come full circle. We're at the fucking cinnamon roll and chili situation. Fuck. I don't like it. It's too many things going on. Oh, Mackie D's. Mickey D's. That's what they call it in the Scolts. A Mackey's. From dicks to burgers in 0.5 seconds. Don't ever change that. Fun challenge. Big, juicy, greasy cheeseburger, dick. Both have to go at the same time. You'd need a beverage. You'd need a palate cleanser. It'd be too textury. If only dicks juiced. Oh my God, they do. Amazing. Maybe that's why I like cheeseburgers. Do not squeeze, pat your burgers after you cook them. So what we've found is the best is doing the dent in the middle of the burger. If you're not doing a smash burger, I honestly, my favorite burger is a double patty smash burger. That's my favorite, with American cheese and a good bun. Pretzel bun if you're being fancy. Yeah. I think I've seen this porn before. One girl, one burger dick. Right, a smash burger where they smash it and it's still like juicy, but it's got those crispy edges. Oh God, yeah. I love a cheeseburger. Knives, that was the first conversation of the day. That was something very universally across Washington State. Every school I ever went to as a kid absolutely had a hot lunch day that was a bowl of chili with a cinnamon roll in it. Like a whole cinnamon roll, and then they like ladled chili around it or on it. I don't know. I tried it. It wasn't good. It's just the wheel of life. It's the circle of life. Cinnamon rolls covered in chili. Neutral tasting dick. Put them on a plate or cooling rack. Do not put them on a paper towel. A burger, I put it straight on the bun and into my mouth. I don't understand. Like, I understand, but don't. I know there's like the whole steak resting thing, but like, where's the happy medium between I want to eat my food hot? Like, I don't hate me. If you rest my steak to the point it's cold, I'm gonna microwave it. I want a hot meal. Why are we taking shit off the stove and letting it get cold? Hot food is supposed to be hot. Cold food should be cold. Lukewarm doesn't count. That doesn't matter. Why are we here? Water, I guess? Salad? No. Cold. I don't want it to burn my tongue, but I want it to be warm, hot food. You know? I don't know. I don't know what that but there's got to be a happy medium there. Viata, you don't have ground beef? You could go full on homesteader tech and make some fucking buns. I got a pretty good bun recipe. Like, if you made it now, you'd have burgers by dinner. It'd probably rise by now. Probably. I don't either. I say that as a person who just has like 5 pounds of chicken breast in my fridge. Very boring. I like sushi. It depends on the sushi though. I find that the more complicated and fancy the roll, I don't like it. I don't want mayo on my roll. I don't want it to be hit with a flamethrower. I don't need it to have 7 different types of fish in it. I think I just like this. This is maki, right? Maki, sushi, nigiri. Sashimi. Sashimi is just the wiggly fish. Which one's nigiri? I like the simple, yeah. Like, just give me the good, like, if you I've made sushi rice at home from scratch. I just ate the bowl of it. Sushi rice is so fucking good. If you make good sushi rice, it's good. I don't need the mayo and the tobiko and all the crap, all the fancy, like, I don't need a roll where every piece is like this big and I can't fit it in my mouth. I don't like that. What up, Soulpool? How are you? I don't get the folk that get Mickey D burgers and let them go cold. I will nuke it. I'll microwave my food, and I don't want to microwave your food. It feels rude, but I will. I'll do it. I could probably season my burgers more. Once I get over this current period of stress, I should experiment with that. But also, I love a good comment with all my food, whether it's like cheese or sauce. If you get a good 80-20 beef, salt and pepper. I don't think you need any more. It's just a good flavor, and it complements the cheese and the burger patty. Like, I really don't think you need any more than that. I don't think I've put anything more. Like, if I'm feeling real fancy, like, I don't know, I'm fucking bored, I'll add some chopped, like, really finely chopped grilled onions into the burger meat. Steak resting, I think it's just finding the happy medium. It continues to cook when you take it off the stove because of the temp and sear, so you got to let it finish without getting cold, right? It's like, but they say it's like a 5-minute rest. And so then it rests for 5 minutes. That seems like so much time. I've had cold, I just don't want to eat cold steak. Fish on piece of rice, nigiri. Okay, this is nigiri. Sashimi, maki? I think. I've got a great bun pan, but I haven't made a lot of bread lately. Right now, I'm waiting for the fingernails to dry so I can go to make sausage patties. What color did you paint them? I forgot how to take care of myself. Sausage patties, hash browns, English muffins. Yum. I love breakfast food. I just don't want to eat it during breakfast. Do you make rice balls, aka Pokemon donuts? Yeah. With the smoked salmon in the middle? Yes, I do. But sometimes I don't use, it depends on my mood for some reason. Sometimes fishy makes me feel fishy. I don't like it. So sometimes I'll do like I have like, what are those called? I have the shaker for it. It's like sesame seeds in it and bonito flakes and a couple other things, but it's kind of fishy. So like I'll usually make those balls and then I sprinkle that on it and take a bite. But if I'm not into that, I'll use the everything bagel seasoning. It's almost the same thing minus the fishy fish. It's really good. It gives you the same like textural hit, but if you're not into onigiri, thank you. Yeah, I do those. Those are fun. What up, Vex? How are you, love? Good morning. I've got a great bun pan. Yeah, I'm so jealous. I've always wanted, have you ever made, English muffins from scratch? I've always wanted to. They look so fun. Furikake, is that literally, I think that's actually literally, kake is absolutely in the name of the shaker. I do this because it's a shaker of the spices. I don't know what it is though. I think that's literally what it's called. I don't know why the US Pikmin team didn't call them rice balls. Boring, probably. I need coffee, my dudes. I love nigiri, but one of my favorite snacks since tried, it is Spam Musubi Hawaiian snack. Dude, Strahd, I want to like it so bad. I love sushi rice. I love Spam. Why does the seaweed make it gross? I want to. I've tried it so many times, and the whole concept of it makes my mouth water, and then I bite it, and I'm like, the seaweed ruined it, and I don't hate seaweed. Why? I don't know. Spam and rice? Yes! Those make sense. You wrap that seaweed fucker around the middle, and suddenly I'm like, it does something to the Spam and makes it taste like off. I know everybody loves it. I want to love it so bad. So I'll just do this one. Like rice and a Spam, no seaweed for me. I love Spam, big fan. I haven't had it in 5 billion years though. Oh my God, you make it as a loaf? You've got my interest. Me too, Viata. Don't they look so cute? They're like a yeasty little bun that you fry in a pan. And they do this adorable like bloop, like little pop. I don't know. I've always wanted to make them because they look so fucking cute. You have an English muffin loaf. I want to do that. Right, Leglish, I don't know what it is. Nori, like if it's in a roll, like a spicy tuna roll or a spicy scallop roll or something like that, where it's just like in the middle and it's with the fish and everything, it doesn't affect me too much. Like, I don't know, it doesn't take over a lot of the flavor. But if it's on the outside, it's got this smoky tang that's like in many cultures cherished as a wonderful flavor. In America, it's very much off. Tang means off, not tang the drink, but a tang on something savory usually means bad. So unfortunately, I think it's my American sensibilities go like, did this sit out a little longer than it should have? Tang the drink is also off. Don't get me wrong. Shit is wild. Sometimes I miss it a little bit, and then I definitely don't want it anymore. I mean, bukkake just means to spread around. Does it really? And we didn't even make it correctly nasty. Verse? If you have Spam, Super Baba, you should fry some and eat it, and so we can all live vicariously through you. Have fun, Boudet! English muffin loaf, it does sound good. Thank you for the streak, Vex. I appreciate you. Maki. Nigiri. Me too. That's my favorite. That's what I'm learning is my favorite, because I'm just not a big fan of seaweed. I don't know why, though. My friends, I know so many people that love it so much they just eat it by the sheet, or they'll like do these fun little hand rolls where they like put a scoop of rice and a piece of meat and like some sauce or whatever, and then just like the whole thing in their mouth. It looks awesome. It looks so tasty, and then I try the seaweed and I'm like, oh, do you got anything else I can wrap this in? I was raised on Tang and now I have to face this slander. You know what's crazy? I wasn't raised on Tang, so when I tried it for the first time, I thought it was pretty decent. I was like, oh, this is pretty good. Because it had real sugar in it. And everything I was raised on was like diet or sugar-free. So I think when I had real sugar, I was just like one of the grossest things I remember enjoying when I first, so I grew up on like not butter, not sugar. And by that, I mean like not just lacking those things. I grew up on not butter, so margarine, not sugar, aspartame. So when I went to college and I first started cooking on my own, I was like, fuck this. I'm going to buy real ingredients. First off, they're cheaper and they just seem healthier. And I think I'm going to do that. And I grabbed it. Oh, I grabbed the recipe. I'm going to do it. I grabbed that so fucking fast. I was going to say there was something other than Tang though that I tried and I was like, wow, this is amazing. You spoiled bastards who got this kind of food. Oh, it was the grossest thing I ever remember enjoying. So I went to it was a boyfriend's mom's house for Thanksgiving or whatever. And they were little white trash. It's fine. So am I. And she served a spiral ham, but like it was a spiral ham that was pre-cooked and supposed to be just sliced for sandwiches. It wasn't supposed to be cooked again, but she rolled it in tinfoil and added 6 sticks of butter inside the tinfoil and just let it like boil fry itself for a few hours in the oven. And I remember eating it like it was the ambrosia of the gods. I was like slurping ham butter juices. Like, oh, is this what nutrition tastes like? My God. It was it. But looking back on it, like, oh, fucking gross. What? With the fucking what? Disgusting. But at the time, amazing. Ham butter, it really was. Imagine the solid that probably formed in that tinfoil. I don't feel good about that. Bukkake's all about sharing. How adorable. It's kind of precious. You don't have sushi. Wait. Oh, no. You don't. Oh, you've never tried sushi? Oh, man. You have to go with someone who loves sushi. I think that's important. Bukkakaru is a verb meaning to splash, to slosh. It is essentially the noun from that, referring in the broadest sense to the act of splashing or the state of something having been splashed. Real talk. I don't know how to say this, like, cum don't splash, though. It just kind of, like, lays. It's thick. Like, we just still incorrectly used it. We incorrectly whited it out. Most snacking seaweed tends to have more oil or seasoning in it than what you're used to. Okay, so the snacking seaweed I like. Because it's got, like, salt and stuff on it. Nori isn't actually seaweed. It's dried algae in a sheet. Okay, whatever the one is they use in sushi, I don't like. But whatever the one they sell in the little plastic box that's just, like, sheets of it, those are pretty tasty. Croisio berry. Was that the most American thing I've ever said out loud? Did that hurt? Close enough, thanks. I need friends around me to bring me down. I need this. A peg or two. Velocity. Oh, that's true. Can you push? There has to be fucking oh. Maybe that's where the bukkake comes in. Like, once a puddle's been established, maybe you could get a splish splosh going on. Barry, what's your opinion on cum and splashing and bukkake? You've showed up at a good time. I'll try it. Try everything twice, right? That's our Barry right there. Fucking phenomenal. I made my own homemade Philly rolls, so I controlled the amount of vinegar in the rice and salmon in the roll. Yum. The rolls were about twice the size of the bot roll, had so much flavor and cost less than half of what it cost to buy it at a restaurant, was one of the best rolls I've ever had. Yeah, I believe that. Side note, did your Philly roll have cream cheese in it? Because I don't get it. I can't get down with cream cheese in it. There's so much sushi now that they want to put cream cheese in, and I'm just like, did it need more mush? Like, who ate a spicy tuna roll and was like, you know what, this could use more smush? What about a crunch? I fucking love cream cheese, but like on a toasted bagel. On crackers. I want soft with crunch. When sushi is just like soft, it's baby food. I don't like it. I straight up didn't eat a $17 sushi roll one time because it was just all mush and I literally couldn't get it. I couldn't do it. I ate one piece and I was like, nope, that's just mush. They've just mushified it all. As a New Jerseyan, I'm so sorry for the cream cheese usage. How dare you? It's literally haunts my life. You want me to get my Twitch staff girlfriend in here and we can ask her, does she have a penis and does she ejaculate? Because yes, I need people who ejaculate to weigh in. This is the thing. So we looked up the true definition of bukkake, and it means splashing, to splash, or to spread a fluid via splashing. To which my response was, but the cum doesn't, it just kind of like, I haven't witnessed cum splash, but then we were like, all right, so maybe if we have a certain volume of the liquid, and then you come into the liquid volume, then the volume liquid can splash if we've got the correct velocity. So really I just need people to weigh in who either have penises and ejaculate or have experienced bukkake. Does your girlfriend like to drown in facefuls of jizz? Wait. Does your girlfriend like drowning in facefuls of jizz? I made it better. I mean, if you invite her to my stream where she's going to answer, Barry, we all know the answer already. So, like, really, you're just making it more awkward for her. So, because if she shows up, I'm going to be like, so you do like facefuls of cum. But if she never shows up, then I'm going to be like, she doesn't like facefuls of cum or she hates me. Like, I don't know where the balance is. I just need to know the facts. So then her and I can be friends. There's nothing better than knowing where you stand with someone. Staging the average sushi roll that's I mean, there's like a tuna roll, a salmon roll, like where it's just one type of fish in sushi rice and that's it, no veggies or anything. Those are from $6 to $8, which I still think is astronomical. These are Colorado prices. Living in Colorado is horrid. But you want a roll that, like, you want a spider roll, any roll that has anything else on it, like Tobiko flakes on the top, or Tobiko, the little eggs, anything like that on the top, around $15 to $18 a roll, absolutely. I love eel sauce. Eel, oh, dude, why is eel so good? The question was, can you change the velocity of your jism? Crab Rangoon, no sugar. But I'm a savory slut, Tech. Like, I'm really not into sweets very much. I like salty, sour, spicy. I don't, like, I actually made a quick pickle. We should taste it today. I made a quick pickle in my fridge last night of cucumber and onion. And it always asks for vinegar and sugar and salt and whatever, and I do so little sugar, so much smaller amount than I probably should. My pickles are very vinegary, but I don't like sweet very much. What up, Bolt V? How are you, love? I almost called you Buck V. I don't know why. My brain decided you were a buck today. My name's Buck, and I'm here to fuck. A whole block on everything. Everything is moosh. It's just mush. How sure are we it isn't piss? It is splashing after all. Has anyone seen a volume of cum to the point where, can you look through it? Is it like when you get enough of it, is it opaque? Could also love it and not want to admit to it. Very true, which I mean, sure. Not everyone's as open as book as we are. I get that. Semen can be thick or liquid. I'd say the majority of it wouldn't splash though, but it is possible if it's more watery, right? It's possible. I'm not saying it's not possible, but like, go get some vanilla pudding, put it in a syringe, and give it a good into the bowl. Do you see splashes occurring, really? And that's assuming the velocity of your prostate is the same as your thumb on a plunger, right? Unagi's so fucking good. Unagi, that's eel. The texture, Viata, it can be. I'm the same. It's really fatty and really soft. So I can, like, if it's too big of a piece, which is crazy, because I've been to a place where they gave you like rice and then the piece of eel on it was like this big. Most people would have been like, oh my God, what an amazing piece of fish they put on my sushi. And I was like, it's too much wiggle now. You've put too much wiggle on my rice. It is not clear. Okay, cool. No sugar. Yeah, I'm not that big of a, yeah, definitely not on Crab Rangoon. I'm opening a beer. I'm too sober for this conversation. It is evening for you. Cheers, Barry. My favorite sushis usually have either mango slices or mango sauce on them. I've never had a sushi with mango sauce. That sounds delicious. What kind of fish do you know? Yum. It depends on your sperm count. I'm not kidding, Tech. When I read that in my head, I read spam count. And I was like, oh, is it because spam dehydrates you? You could tell me anything. I'm such a gullible chode. It's the spam count and hydration in your semen. I'm like Ron Burgundy in the teleprompter. I'm Ron Burgundy? I mean, hydration matters, though. Look at these baby hairs keep touching my face. My hair is so staticky today. Out of me face. Like, if you're on testosterone blockers long term, you're less likely to have opaque jizz. The fuck? Oh, that makes sense because it's probably. I mean, you probably have smaller loads too because it's. I would imagine testosterone blockers would shrink, or not shrink, but the size of the prostate would lessen because of the less testosterone. And your prostate is where all the volume of your cum comes from. Like 1 to 5% of your load out of your dick is sperm. The other 95% is all semen from your prostate. And that is the mobility. That is what gives the sperm mobility to go. You know? The mixing of two conversations, one being sushi and the other being jizz, is awesome. You never know which one it's about until more context is revealed. Do you love it? You know, my favorite is to get a big girthy one, and I don't take it inch by inch. I just take the whole thing at once. Or like you wrap part of it and you use your hands at the same time as your mouth and give it a good like. That gives you really good like. It helps too if you kind of roll back the nori a little. Okay, so I've done the pineapple experiment with multiple partners. I don't think it affects flavor. I think that's placebo. I think what it does is it affects flavor in that it waters down the cum because that person is inevitably more hydrated. But I got little tins of pineapple juice. I've done this experiment because I like to suck dick. I don't think it tastes different. I think it's just watered down. Yeah. And you did. You literally just flew across the fucking world, Barry. You should have a couple beers. Relax. My God. One of the more interesting I've had was octopus nigiri. Octopus? Okay, Katie. Octopus. Little weird being so chewy and wiggly. Yep, as you so artfully put it, but the taste wasn't bad. You should try I think it's called red surf clam. I think you can only really get it on the West Coast. I've only seen it, or the coast, I should say, East Coast or West Coast. I've never really seen it available in the middle because it probably doesn't travel well. but it's the same like flavor and sweetness of octopus, but it's not the wiggly. You have a whole lot less wiggly with the surf clam. It was really good. Sperm are not inherently splashy, basically. That's what I'm thinking. Like, inherently, it's not a splashy liquid. So bukkake is really like a commandeered word for, it's a badly commandeered word. There's lots of foods you can eat that change the volume of your load and such. 100%. I think it's mostly, it's hydration, obviously, because hydration is going to go wherever the least resistance is, and it's going to hydrate you, blah, blah, blah. But, like, there's got to be certain things, like, for instance, lycopene very specifically targets blood flow and capillary health in your genitals and your balls and your prostate. But we don't know why. So I wonder if lycopene also increases load state. But lycopene is the main vitamin profile of tomatoes, which are extremely hydrating. So is it the lycopene that's giving you big fat loads that splishy splash all over the place? Or is it a tomato just full of water and now you're just super hydrated? I don't know. Side note, if you're like lycopene, Katie, anything red tends to have lycopene in it. Look for red fruits and veggies if you're worried about your prostate. And just hydration in general is really, really good for prostate health. And masturbation and ejaculation, if we're being very real, not like jerk off. It's good for your health. Facts. That's just facts. There's probably a term for divination via inspection of jizz. If not, I mean, I can tell if I'm going to break up with a guy by the flavor of his jizz. I don't know. Does that make me a witch? It's not like you can take a shot of pineapple and it magically changes the cum. It takes a prolonged period of pineapple intact. Does it? Is it like something in pineapple that's supposed to do it? Because I've done it for quite some time. Like, and this, because I do think things can change the jizz. But again, I don't know if it's viscosity or not. Jizz, for the most part, really doesn't have much of a flavor. It's just kind of like bitter, salty nonsense. It's nothing. But like, I dated a guy, for instance, in college. This is just an example. I dated a guy in college who drank nothing but Mountain Dew. And his jizz was like thick battery acid. And I was young and dumb and full of cum, didn't know any better, kept on sucking. I don't know. Thick battery acid. Never saw the boy drink water, just Mountain Dew and pre-workout. All the time? Horrid. So it works. Something works. Can I get your permission to turn this? Let me see. I mean, you can always have my permission. Whatever I say is fine. I'm live. Let's see what it is, though. I'm just curious. Oh, I got an adult warning for myself. Yeah. That's all yours. Oh my God. The fucking timing. He's always listening. So anyways, wait, do you want to weigh in on splashing cum? His face.
Sure, make it quick.
Okay.
What? No, not that.
So we looked up the definition of bukkake, and it literally just means to spread something via splashing, and we were really interested, and none of us can really come up with a reason why it would be bukkake, because I've never seen cum splash, because it's too thick.
If you're
Velocity, right? That would be the only thing.
no, it can be really viscous. It can be really like liquidy.
And splash, like,
Yeah,
amazing.
it's rare. It's very rare.
Yeah.
But like if you're like super horny, you've been holding it a long time, And
Amazing.
you finally get like, or if it's a long session and you've been holding it in,
Yeah, edging.
it like, I don't know, something happens to it where it gets really watery.
Probably your prostate's like filling
Yeah.
over to like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Fascinating. Thank you. Katie clearly doesn't watch enough porn. I don't know about you, Stajan, but I'm not really watching for the man to come. I think bukkake is absolutely, I think there's something about it where it's like more than X amount of partners jizzing on your face. I don't know. Bikake is just pollination. Oh my God, cute though. Katie makes it instead, but it takes a village. It absolutely does. It's good to have a male perspective on the important issues. It is. And like penis havers out there, I know this is a weird concept to you, but like I literally cannot conceptualize things shooting out of me when I come. That is mind-blowing to me. I just, like you're saying I get to come and now I have a mess I have to deal with? Like I can rub one out in traffic and go about my day like nothing's altered. You know what I'm saying? That is... So the splashing is just another level of like, this is so much to handle right now. I can't imagine what it's like for you guys the first time something comes out of your dick. Cum-wise, like, is that alarming? Do you like put a Band-Aid on it the first time? Zeke's the cum correspondent. He is. You'd be surprised. I mean, you'd probably not be surprised. Not very many people are very open about talking about their jisms. For one thing, most women have never even had one, which is horrid. But most people have been made to feel like self-conscious of their jisms or bad about them for some reason. I don't know why. I think that's really sad. I'm sorry, I keep saying jisms. It's just such a fun word. Jizzle it. It's such a fucking natural part of life, though. I don't know. I don't want it to be weird here. What a time to walk in. What up, Grimsage? How are you? Good morning. Happy whatever day. Picture squirting, but instead from penis. I can't, because I haven't done that either. I have not ejaculated. That is something I have never done, and I don't think my body's built for it, and it's just fascinating to me. How far we can shoot is also... I'm Sopal. I had a man flirt with me with that once. I don't even know how to state that statement. I think you know what I mean. But, like, he was flirting with me, and, like, a brag of his was we were on one side of his basement bedroom in his parents' house. Isn't that funny? And he was in, like, an office chair, and he, like, swung it to point to the other side of the room, which was, like, farther away than that wall. And he just drops, I can come that far away. And I was like, jizz bullets. Amazing. What do people see in me that they're like, this'll get her? She wants to be blown through the cervix. Bet. But can he hit a target? You know, from this day, I've regretted not walking over to that wall and looking at it. I wasn't brave. I was young. I didn't have my balls on yet. I don't think I knew what I was looking for. I wish I would have gone up and looked at that wall, because I wonder, was there a collection? Superman me daddy. Like a fucking sniper or something? Well, that was the other question. Like, honestly, obviously, I'm much more sexually experienced at this point. So, like, for me, I was just, like, picturing this motion and then stopping this motion and just ejaculate. But what if it was a Spider-Man thing? Or what if he just got up and went over that wall and, like, shame jerked off into the wall? Like, I didn't ask specifics. What if it was a collection, if you will? I don't know. Doesn't a male porn star hold the record? Wait, for an actual how did the distance? Incredible. What was it? I want to know. I need to know. Like a fucking sniper. Cum sniper. Yeah. He's part of the Jizz Olympics. The Jizz Olympics. Well, I must know the other events. Please elaborate. Brought a black light with you. You don't bring a black light to a teenage boy's bedroom. I had 3 older brothers. I have to go have a flashback. Ma'am? Do you need to go potty? Did you guys hear those sounds? Could you guys actually hear that? That was Trick's sound he makes because Lilith made it to the back door before him. It sounds like I just murdered my dog. I know. That's the bark I'm always talking about that sets my nerves on fire because it's for nothing. Did you hear the first borf? That was Lilith at the back door saying, Mom, I need to go potty. The second was Trick realizing, oh my fuck, Lilith's gonna get outside before me. It sounds like I just murdered them. I hate it so fucking much. It's only Trick that does it. My boy, my sweet teddy bear. They're in the yard. I'll bring them in a second. Okay, so the black light story, Coach, you'll love this. What a cool LED black keyboard. Shut your black light off, please. So me and my friend Liz in like 4th grade or something, 4th or 5th grade, got a hold of black light or glow in the dark. What are they? Glow sticks, Katie. But what we would do is we would break the glow sticks and put them on our tongue. Did you guys do that? Or suck on one and it would make your whole mouth glow? I can't be the only one that did this, right? I really hope I wasn't the only one. So we would do this and we were like smearing it all over our face and whatnot. No? Okay. Well, if you break open glow sticks, it's just a fluid. You can smear all over yourself. I think it's toxic. Yeah, I'm fine. My eyes still glow in the dark. It's whatever. So we did this and we like painted things all over our bodies and we went traipsing to my brother's apartment above the garage where my brothers lived and opened it up with a black light and we plugged it in and we were going to do like a scary dance and we turned that black light on and it was like a murder scene. For years, I thought my brothers killed someone. We just turned the light off and left. Liz had a brother too. We just turned it off and left. We were like, that was it. That was all I needed. It was a terrible time. Oh, Grim, I'm so sorry your kitty passed away. That fucking... I will remind my dog that he's being a little bitch, though. He's always a little bitch. I love him so much. They did, technically. All that baby batter. So what you're saying is at at well at some holiday I should tell all my nieces the story of their dead siblings' grave. I have like 8 nieces. See that smeared handprint down the wall? It's your baby brother. So fucked up. Man. It's your duty to embarrass them. Oh, they're fine. I don't know. They haven't had the best run of it. I think those girls just need some building up. I'm sure your dog will understand that he's not allowed to complain because someone else has it worse. 100, I mean, obviously, he knows English. Over here to the left, Jeffrey. Thuthin. Wait. Thon, Thali, Thotha, Thuthin, Steph, Ezekiel, Sebastian, Esteban, Peggy. What up, Vile? How are you? Wait, no. You have to weigh in on the semen talk. Naming Peggy last, you must really hate her. I don't know. The youngest of my siblings is my parents' favorite. Because, like, if you think about it, I just named all of them. Whose name is everyone focusing on, and what name do you always remember? The last one said out loud. Who's this one? It's like a Blair Witch House, but with jizz. I don't mean to freak people out who have male children with penises, but like, I cracked a blanket in half. A comforter, a quilt, a comforter, a stuffed comforter. It was peach. Nothing is sacred. That's why we as women grow into the receptacles for cum, so you'll just stop jizzing on our fucking homes. God damn it! It's a comforter. Oh my God. Well, comforter lives now in my head forever. That checks out, though. Yeah. Well, we clean the shower. You know what I'm saying? Like, you clean the shower, you clean your bed sheets. All the places where jizz should be get cleaned regularly. Do you know what I'm saying? Ooh, you got your kitchen island. Do you love it? I've always wanted a kitchen island. It feels like a nice place to be able to cut things. You know what's weird? I never really jizzed on everything I own. I don't think that's weird. I think that's much more appropriate. I don't understand, like when I was in high school, my high school boyfriend, what happened to my mouth? My high school boyfriend, he done did changed his shirt each and every time I gave him a hand job and he jizzed all over it. He'd get up and change his shirt because it's covered in cum. He didn't just roll over in his bed and get stuck. What the fuck? Why is it I think some people just soak in it. I don't know. been a facial tissue or a toilet paper comer. I feel like I would be that. I mean, yeah. I don't know. Nothing comes out of me, but I feel like I would want that. That just feels, I don't want to come on shit. I don't want my pussy to snail trail on things in my house either. Not to be like too real, but I don't. We grinding weed for cheersing? Yes. I went to Cheers and my bowl is so empty. Hillbilly handjob does have a nice ring to it. Is every handjob I give a hillbilly handjob if I'm a hillbilly? Or is a hillbilly handjob something specific? Is that when you jerk off your high school boyfriend one door down in the trailer from where his mom is playing solitaire on her portable solitaire machine? Silently into his Bud Light shirt that he wore to high school that day? That might be it. I should write a book about hand jobs. Not my childhood. That's weird. Cheers. No, tractors are super expensive, honestly. If you own a tractor, you're doing all right. Hillbillies more have the 7 broken down cars in the driveway that your dad's totally fixing and gonna make run one day. That he inevitably sells to someone on the reservation. You know what I mean? What up, Hev? I hope you're doing well, Honey Bean. It was after you wore it to school, right? Yes. We didn't hang out before school, but I would go over every day after school. Are you really a hillbilly if you can afford a machine to play solitaire? Good point. Were those expensive? My family definitely couldn't afford anything like that, but she had this guy. You know the one? Nonstop. She had a recliner and she had a Boston Terrier dog. Hours. I guess this was the phone back before the phone. Was the solitaire machine. Good point, though. I think hers might have had multiple games on it, so she might have been super rich. I'm not a hundo on that one. Not that I'd ever be in that situation, but if I was, there would be a huge temptation to see if I could empty his wardrobe of clean shirts. It's been a good time. My life, in general. I braved the masses this morning, but I don't have to be close. I don't have to closer to the holidays now, so that's a win. Nice! I might go out near the holidays just to experience that again. I haven't been out in a bit. It might give me some soul feelings back. The toilet machine. Think about all the poo in that. Challenge accepted. High school CK. Yeah, when I was in high school, I know I'm not the only one. I know a lot of you here identify with this, but when I was in high school, of course, we were all told, men are going to have really, really high sex drives and you're just going to need to put up with that to appease your future husband, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, from age, we're not going to talk about it, like humping every corner I possibly could find in my parents' house to the point where they probably had to reupholster a few armchairs. I don't know why y'all penis havers got all the... I think it's because you come on things. You need to stop coming on things. Because, my sex drive's always been fucking, psychotic. Comparatively to what they lead us to believe, I guess, from media and whatnot. The mental image, I know. We need to take our first real break of the day. I realize we've been live for almost 2.5 hours and we haven't taken a break. So stretch your legs, do what you need to do, go potty. I need to pee really bad. And we can fuck around today. I don't know. Oh, we should play some more fucking Cyberpunk probably. or Fallout. Man, I always want to play Fallout. Maybe we could do both. It's going to be a long, weird day today. So we have lots of time to do lots of things because that, the White Elephant game thing that I'm a part of is not until 5 o'clock tonight. Whoops. Yeah, it's at 5 p.m. I woke up this morning checked my phone real quick, like, oh my God, what time is it? Okay. Because most people my age don't choose to set an alarm if they don't have to. Most people are night streamers who are my age because they're like, of course I would be. Why would I choose this job if not to have the sleep-in schedule I want? I'm the nutcase that's like, I think I'll just get up at 5 every day and go running. It's probably mental illness. I'll be right back. How about now? Don't do this to me. I'll smash you. I can't remember what I said. Oh, dogs are fine. He's not beat to death. Come here. Come here. You scared everybody. Come here. Oh, what's on your face? What's actually on your face? What is that? Come here. Show everyone you're alive. This is the screeching meanie. Why do you sound like that when you're excited? Oh, he's eating. Okay. I love my dogs. But you instigate. You instigate that shit. I know you, ma'am. Don't look innocent at me. We all know what you do. You like to piss him off. If you smash it, then you'd be without audio just saying, oh yeah, I'm not going to smash it. No, I actually love the Roadcaster. It's just growing pains. There's a dog fuzz on me. It's the growing pains of it, just getting used to it. That's all. I honestly love it. I'm going to a birthday party soon. I want to be home. Oh my God. What kind of birthday party? Oh, I'm so excited for you. Yes, Fiata. It's going to be late, but I think as far as I understand the, I don't know if we're live on both channels or just this one. I'm looking. It's going to be on Rom's channel. Sorry, I was reading the DM. I spaced the fuck out. I don't know if I don't want to tell you guys the games I picked yet, though. Because no one's supposed to know, right? Who picked what? Happy Saturday. I hope it's productive. Trying to decide. Should we do a poll? I'll do a poll. Then you guys don't even have to talk. Hold on. Run. Keep it a secret. You guys would never guess because these are not games I played on stream. So, well, I played one of them. But I think I dug pretty damn hard into some Like, they're supposed to be trolley games. Like, playable, but terrible, but fun. And everybody's going to play about 30 minutes of their game. I'm really excited. I don't know how a white elephant works. So, an actual white elephant, like, everybody picks a number or something out of a hat, and then the first person goes and picks a present from under a tree, opens it, everybody sees it. Second person opens something from under the tree, or they steal number one's present, and number one has to pick a new present from under the tree. Number three can pick number two's present or number one's present, or they can pick a present from under the tree. Number four can pick blah, 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 or that one. And it's like every gift can only be regifted a certain amount of times. And then once it gets to the last person, that's the last switch, and then that's it. Everybody gets their gift. In my, I think that's how it's done. They're usually jokes. Yeah, they're usually jokes. They're fun, though. I mean, I've been, like, my favorite white elephant I ever went to was one where it was, everything had to be thrifted. Just weird thrifted things. So, like, I think I told you guys about this recently. The thing I found, it was an elephant, but I think you gardened out of its ass. Like, its whole ass was scooped out, and you were just supposed to grow a plant out of this cute little elephant's ass. Sure. Well, there's different versions. Like, some white elephants, it's just surprise gag gifts, but none of that trading around shit. My son was a part of a white elephant gift circle, and one year he got a 6-pack of bubblegum flavored pop. Ew. We do a big dice game with $15 gift, and we do a smaller dice game with a bunch of random little cheap gifts. I love that. I like that idea so much more than everybody just going poor on gifts or handmade stuff. Cards, honestly, spit on a piece of paper and, like, say, like, write from your name. That's more. That means more, honestly. Let's play. We haven't played Cyberpunk in weeks. We should play that game and not get it over with. But we have that, and then we have Clair Obscure to play. You guys are still enjoying. I hope you guys enjoy Cyberpunk. I do. We have Clair Obscure to play after that, and then the Plague Tale games. Did I get the Cyberpunk DLC? Let us check. I've heard it's absolutely worth it, but is it something I play during the game or after the game? One sec. There's a game called Cyberpunk Sex for $5. I don't think they're related. Do I? Oh my god, you tried to gift it to me, you generous fucker. Thank you. Is it? So it's important that I already have it? It should have just automatically, I feel like something was on my tooth. Should have just automatically downloaded then, right? Yes. Okay, we should be just safe then. Just to start the game and be good to go. You can have sex in Cyberpunk's 2077 too? No shit? I should have made my character look more like me. Is that illegal? Are people like me allowed to do that? It's a good one, right, Cunis? This is Mannequin Love, the Dare remix by Justice and a few other people. But if you just look up Mannequin Love, the Dare remix. That's something I need to remember to reinstall on my computer, Bolt. Thank you for reminding me. I liked Fall Guys, as long as people don't pick on the ones that are good. I don't like that bullying. But I do like Fall Guys. Those are fun. But that's something I just haven't... Is that through Steam? Like, anything that's not through Steam, I haven't put on this PC yet, so that's where I've really fallen behind, but I can't remember where Fall Guys is. I'll look for it. I have a note. Epic! I haven't installed Epic. Thank you. I've kept my PC pristine. Illegal what? Sex or looking like yourself? If you are, for lack of a better word, hypothetically, theoretically, a sex worker, can you make something on stream to look like yourself and then fuck people with it? Because, like, I can't even say OF. Like, I don't know. That's why I ask. How come I can't say OF? I have a lot of questions that I don't have answers for. Oof. Oof. It was more theoretical. I don't think I made my character look like me, so I'm fine. But just like interesting theoretical questions to think about. Where does that line go? If it's in the game, it isn't against TOS, you can do what you want, right? As long as you don't mod it to do the thing. If it's just built in, it's built in. In Cyberpunk, sex is part of the story. Well, that's real. Oh my God, David, I love that. Coloring books plus custom beer glasses for both brother and sister, and got a necklace for my sister-in-law. That's adorable. I love that. That's super cute. Pause. That's a really good song. That's Stop Villanova, but the game has music. I hate when they overlap. No. Trick is somehow wrapped in Christmas lights, and I don't know how this has happened. Bubbo, how... Oh my God, Bubs. Come back. Where did they come from? You're my most festive boy. What? Better? He literally, I look it over. And he had him like tied around his waist. But I had them in my hallway. I had them like lining the doorways. I pinned them along the walls. So they lined the doorways in my hallway. And I don't know how you got in one, but it was just wrapped around here. And he was just like, do you remember the brother from Drop Dead Gorgeous that gets stuck by his overalls and is like, oh, Carl, we're on cops? Like that. They are not. They're in a pile in my hallway, but he was literally just like hanging by the lights. Are you okay? Come here. Come here. Are you good? Was that weird and scary? Yeah. That was scary, huh, bud? Yeah. Okay, we're better now. I think he actually puked a little out of fear. Are you okay now, Bubba? Okay. How did he get in them? How did you do that? That was, how did he get up here? How did you do that? That's my special boy. Trick somehow managed to get himself wrapped in Christmas lights. It was so festive, Ike, but now he's like scared. I don't know how you did that, but I'm here for you. You okay, Bubba? Are you feeling better now? Okay. You gonna go get your sister? Yeah. It was festive horror, yeah. I think he actually puked a little because he was stuck. Hi guys. Hello my children. Is this a little pre-cyberpunk snuggle? Okay. Were you scared too? Yeah. Of course you were. Are you just a bitch? Did you do it? Did you tie your brother up in Christmas lights? Man. Get out from under my desk. Get out of there. He was trying to... She lassoed him or something. Dude, that was adorable. I have no idea. Like, he would have had to slide his body in between the wall and a string of lights and then unpin an entire... Which he did. He unpinned 2 whole doorways to get them out here. To show me, like, Mom, I'm stuck. I love you so much, bud. You're my favorite. You're so... He's such a fucking goober. Oh, I love him so much. Anyways, sorry about that. That was weird. I had to show you. I was making sure everything was set up. Oh, is it gonna work? For the white elephant thing. Oh, start visual camera. I didn't start my fucking virtual camera. I have to figure out basically, can we raid into ROMs and he gets my virtual camera, or do I have to go unlive and then give him my camera? Ooh, OBS. Yay! OBS virtual camera works. We're good to go. Sorry. Keeping yourself, but now we're live 2 places, so I can... I'm just I'm making sure it's all ready to go. I'm gonna lose a boob. I think we're good. And then we have like 20 minutes left we can game before we have to skedaddle. What's your emergency? Well, the thing is... I think we're good to go. And you're to blame. All right, Heater, you're getting a little intense. You're to blame. I'm in love. Ooh, there's a fuzz in my tea. Who'da fucking thunk it? Not in this house. Rom is not what? Live? Oh, I know. I just wanted to make sure everything was ready. I don't like being late, and I don't like being the person people are waiting on. Customary fuzz. It's the protein, right? Looks like Goob's After Dark. No, I just have... You're a liar. Lies and slander. Sir. So really I'm faced that way?
I am the Metatron.
I assume so, because I told Rom I'm raiding in. But I'll mute him. If Rom, Rom probably won't get live until he figures this out, probably. I guess it's a Discord call. You've unplugged me again. What? Did he give us a link to do that? Cool. He's doing such a good job. You're doing such a good job right now. Stop licking me. Did we do it? We're fixing things. Don't worry, guys. We've got it. Hold on. Oh, hello. I see more people disappearing than appearing. Yeah. And now they're all gone? Oh! Amazing. We all had a good laugh. You can't do anything but laugh at shit like that. Hello, Beth, my love. We're trying to fix Discord issues for a white elephant stream. Me and my zit sticker. Don't jinx me. Is it snowing? don't. Okay. I figure you guys can't hear the Discord. I'm just sitting here listening to them waiting. It's been snowing. What up, Vis? It's been gross. I hate that. I'm very nervous. I was looking at my weather report. Doesn't look like it's gonna snow, but oh, snowfall expected. So right there. Good. No. Take it. Take it. Yeah, take the snow. Am I in a separate Discord? We were in a Discord call. Now we're in Rom's Discord. And I think, is Dan still in it? I don't know. I can't tell. Jade is telling such an epic story I can't even tell you right now. I'm listening to Jade in my ear. Skin Teen, by the way. Give Skin Teen a follow. Avery's in here. Goobs is in here. Dan, Skin Teen. A lot of good people. I'm just listening to them tell stories. It's great. And waiting. I think Dan's going to raid too, though, because Dan's giving funny faces. No snow. Lucky. Witchy Viking Solstice Fair? I keep pausing because I feel like I'm over talking them. You can't hear them. Oh, more joins. It's happening. I needed to do a grocery order. That's what we can do together while we wait for Rom to go live. I want to make Russian tea cakes, otherwise known as snowballs. I should close this. I'm going to save the game where we were. If only you guys could hear this call right now. It's so dark. Okay, Beth, do you not know what a white elephant is? Oh my God, can I? So basically what you do is you get a circle of people. They draw 1 through 20 or whatever, however many people are there. And then everybody brings a random gift. That's not for anyone specific. It's just going to go under a tree. And usually there's stipulations like less than $20. It has to be thrifted. It has to be a movie. It has to be something, whatever. So whoever draws 1, they go pick a present, whatever they want from under the tree. They open it. Sorry, they're so loud in my ear. They open it, and then everybody in the room sees it. So the person who drew a number 2, they can go pick any present from under the tree, or they can steal gift 1. And then gift 1 has to go pick a new present if they do. Then number 3, same thing. They can steal either 2 or 1's gift, or they can take the gamble of a new gift, et cetera, et cetera. It like rolls like that. It's really cool. It can be really fucking fun. And usually there's like a limit to each gift, how many times it can be refunded. Because usually there's a hot gift, right? Like, I've been to White Elephants where people are ridiculous and someone brings a fucking iPhone or something, like a new iPhone. It's ridiculous. So there's like a 3 limit, which usually fucks people over. And no direct take backsies. Exactly. So if 2 decides to take 1's gift, 1 can't decide to take 2's gift. And it goes all the way around until you reach the last person. And then the person who drew the 1, they get the very last pick. So they can take any gift in the room that hasn't been taken at its limit, or they can take the last gift under the tree. We did games under $20. And I'm really excited. I hope we can talk about which game is mine. I gave Rom 3 games that I might do because I wasn't sure if any of them would be picked or not, and I think he picked the best one. I'm kind of excited. I haven't done a White Elephant in years and years, but it can be really fun because it really doesn't matter. My family has a dildo fist. My mom painted gold, so we have as our family games trophy. That's the best thing I've ever heard in my whole life. You win. I forgot I was doing groceries already. Ouch. I really did. I burnt my finger on my bowl. Hold on, I have to listen. They were asking our opinion on things. I don't think I cared. Wait, you were live? What do you mean? I'm live right now. He put me in that room. Oh my God, Soul Redeemers. He put me in that room. So blame Rom. Powdered sugar. I need that. Eggs. Okay. Mr. Travis. I love a Mr. Travis. Not noodles, just eggs. Knives, I just saw what you sent me on Discord. Thank you. The conversations are great. He's just a little guy. He's a beef embryo. I apologize for the silence. They're still on the same source as music, so we're just sitting in silence. I'm just looking up, making sure I have all of the things for the recipe I want to make of cookies. Cookies! Butter, butter, no, all the ads. Butter, sugar, powdered sugar, vanilla, flour, salt, nuts. Yeah, they're so easy. Why are they so good? Is it because they're so short? Oh, I should get butter. Butter sticks. Same. That's awesome. Those look great. Can you elaborate? Oh my god. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So Jade just told a story of a game called Horses she played where you were supposed to take care of horses in a horse farm, but it was people wearing horse masks. It didn't sound good. Yeah, she said it was banned across the board. No, it's been banned. Yeah. It's a stanky ass game. I get it. So our white elephant gifts are supposed to be funny, right? Like for the most part. Someone last year didn't understand the assignment and they gifted Red Dead Redemption. Yeah, that's pretty fantastic. I didn't catch who they said that, but I'm just scrolling through Steam. I really deeply want to tell you guys what game is mine. I don't know if we even own up to it. There's a game called Consume Me. Does he reveal at the end? Excellent. Okay. I'm just going to play it by ear and just like roll with what everybody else is doing. But I gave Rum 3 options and he commented on the 3rd. So I'm assuming that's the one that's going to be gifted. I hope so. He just said he's going to go live soon. Jesus Christ. I'm just listening. So, Soul Redeemers, your tip changed Jade's outfit in our Discord right now. It's pretty great. They're talking about it. I just thought I'd let you know. Thank you for those biddies, you generous fuck. Cocky, thank you for that 420 bits. I appreciate you. Now they're saying that you all are challenging each other to see if you can start a hype train. Thank you. Appreciate you. No, I think Redeemer went to everybody's channel individually. How did her outfit change? Because it's just it's her V2. It's the little cartoon VTuber guy. Do you hear the Dirtman song? I put a little dirt on my pillow for the Dirtman, in case he comes to town. I think a little. Hi. I didn't hear him in the Discord at all. So that means the alerts didn't get pushed through. Nice. I still put a little dirt under my pillow for the dirt man. Just in case he comes to town. Thank you, Super Papa. Oh, hey, look at that. Appreciate you for gifting 10 subs in the fucking chat. You generous. Viata, see? Thank you so much for gifting 10 subs in the chat, Super Papa. I fucking appreciate you. All 10 of you go forth and be consensual in all the ways, and I fucking appreciate you. I feel like the people in Discord might think I'm staring at them when I do this, but I'm also staring at you. It's a double. Thanks for the hype train. Which one of you said that they're challenging hype trains because they just went and did it at my channel like they could hear you like ghosts? It's a couple of them. It's not just one. Goobs says you're a fuck and to stop fucking with shit. Redeemers. Also, have a great day. He says never. Goob said you're the reason he muted his. How does that feel? Feels good. I'm glad. I'm missing some audio somewhere. No, it's a disc. We're going to be live on Rom's channel. I just wanted to raid into it from here. So instead of being a normal person, I just streamed 10 hours straight. I don't know. Goobs, fight me IRL again. Are you guys gonna fight via my channel now? Is that what's happening? I love fights. Let's go. Fight, fight. Thank you for the hype train. I appreciate y'all. I'll put a little dirt under my pillow. Fight or 69? What's the difference? Game Awards category? Oh, isn't that special? Oh no. They were sexist. What do you mean? Just for cookies? What was for cookies? For the fighting, I'd fight for cookies. I'd fight for a lot of things. Fight him or 69. Super Papa, what are you doing? Thank you. Thank you for the 10 subs. All 10 of you are now butt wizards of the highest order. Go forth and be consensual in all the ways. Because nothing in this world is sexy and pure sober consent, and I fucking appreciate you. I got a dog under me. Thank you. Oh my God, 4 cookies. That's what the 69. No, I totally remember it now. I remember it was literally in my chat like yesterday or whatever, the day before. Oh, side note. Those cookies are so good, Knives. So fucking good. Holy crap. They're all talking about how they're not on social media anymore and how good it is for their mental state. Can't relate. For Scott's cookies. I forgot about it. Thank you. All of you need to go forth and be consensual in all the ways, and I fucking appreciate you. They're all just talking. As soon as they're ready to go live, that's when we'll raid over. I'm not like delaying for any other reason other than I want to hang out with you guys until that moment. That's it. And you started a hype train, which feels crazy to just like leave you in the middle of, but thank you very much. Dodged it again, System of Clown. Are you one of those that are in chat, but you always dodge a gifted sub? I think there's like something nefarious to it, like it's a shadow ban situation, because I'm one of those people. I have had a burger cookie. They're phenomenal. Wait, like burger cookies? Like the burger cookies? Like black and white burger cookies? I had forgot about them until now, actually. Thank you for making me miss Baltimore even more. Yeah, they're so good. They're so fucking dense and so fucking delicious. Oh my God. Burger cookies? Yum. Yeah, I forgot about those. Fuck. I miss the East Coast so much. Everywhere has things I'd probably miss, though. I wish gift subs would go to active chatters first. Me too. I'm appreciative of gift subs no matter what, but it is wild there are some people that gifted subs just literally get skipped no matter. Super Bubba, look at that. Not skipped. Thank you for accepting this gifted sub. Go forth and be consensual, and Super Bubba, you sassy fuck. I appreciate you. Thank you. He's live technically, but he's like on a just go live screen, right? Not everybody's here in our thing yet, so that's where I'm thinking, damn it. Got him. How's it feel? Yeah, we're just on a going live screen, so that's okay. We can at least wait for the hype train. I appreciate you guys. This is so, like, we've had some crazy streams lately. Like, literally, I think every day this week we've streamed at least 7.5, 8 hours, and we've had a 12-hour stream, and today's like a 9. God knows how long it'll be, including the ROM stream. Like, it's been such a weird week. And for those of you that have stuck around and hung out with me in the evenings when I'm not normally live, I truly do appreciate you. Because I've been, like, in 10 days, which is insane, I will have been streaming and partnered here on Twitch for 10 years, which is crazy. And the fact that anyone still wants to listen to me in any capacity or hang out with me is fucking wild. So just from the bottom of my gooey, gross heart, thank you. Also, sticky foreskins. I don't know, I had to ruin it. Oh, Dan's back. I think everyone's here now. All right. There's a minute left on the hype train, but I don't want to. I wonder if they're just waiting on me to raid. So hold on. I'm going to see if I can find the ROM show. Aha, there's the ROM show. All right. I'm going to raid into that because they're live in a minute too. It's literally perfect timing. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow, but I'll also see you in like 2 minutes over here. Bitch! I love you back. You're fucking whore, and I adore you. The conversations. I hope the raid is starting. I think it is. Thank you from the bottom of my sticky gooey places for hanging out with me, and I'll see you guys in like 3 seconds over on the ROM show for the white elephant, and I wonder if you guys can guess which gift I donated. Love you, bye.